he's ever going to forgive us.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
You are officially listening to the Dent Nerds, a premier podcast for paintless dent repair professionals and enthusiasts. On this show, we'll be discussing the latest techniques and tools in PDR, sharing successes and failures from the field, and interviewing industry leaders. We'll also be taking listener questions from the Dent Nerds Facebook group and YouTube channels, and offering tips and tricks for those looking to break into the PDR world. So whether you're a seasoned pro or a PDR beginner, join us as we nerd out on all things paintless dent repair. And now, here are some combination of your hosts: Matt Armijo from GetAGripNow.com, Jack Bucknell from SiouxFallsDentRepair.com, Mike Glidewell from DentMadePro.com, and Jon Videen from DentReaper.com. Now, let's get nerdy.
Let's get nerdy indeed. Oh my God. Can I get a Jack Bucknell? Woo! And clearly our special guest, Vince D'Alessandro's never watched the show once. He doesn't know what to do with Can I Get a Jack Bucknell? Honored to have you, though, Benny. Honored to have you for damn sure.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, you know, this whole show, this whole concept, that the PDR draft, we're going to do it on draft day, all purely Mike Glidewell's idea. And what does he do?
Not show up.
He gets hailed on. He gets hailed on and he gets busy. And, you know, I don't, you know, what are you supposed to do with that? I don't know. So I called my old buddy Vinny and he said, yeah, I'll do a podcast. I like whiskey and talking about dent stuff. So
absolutely.
Much appreciated. I mean, you had like zero warning on this. What, I give you 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2 hours. Yeah. I was planning my draft night and sitting around and watched the Bears get the first and the ninth pick in the first round. And I caught the first pick.
Yeah, I got it on in the background, and the Bears are on the clock as we speak.
All right, so that's
for the ninth pick. They got Caleb Williams. The Patriots took Drake May. You know, everybody around here thought we were gonna move up to 3 and get Drake May, and you know, I'm ready to burn my purple jerseys again, and I don't know what to do. You know, it's gonna be nothing but false hope and ending in sadness around here. So
false hope, empty dreams, all of it, man. Nightmares. Yeah. You're getting it all.
Whatever. We'll get Penix, and you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We don't know. Jack, what are your thoughts on the draft? Who do you think is gonna pick who?
I just hope everybody has a good time. Woo! Followed by a woo. So
there it is.
Yep. That's what I got. So
love it.
Hearing everybody talk Japanese to me, which I'm trying to learn, but it's very difficult. So not understanding much of anything you guys are probably going to be talking about with football. So cool.
Yeah, fair enough. I
mean, I know what the Bears and the Vikings are. So
let's talk about some shit you do know about, Jack, because we're approximately a week and a half away from the Anson Open House. And that is an event that if you've ever been to, you would never miss.
Yeah. Is that right, Jack and John? How's that working out for you this year?
Man, we got roped into going to the Kentucky Derby, and you know, I think, you know, we tried to warn Christina and Craig last year, but you know, I think maybe they took it as like, you know what, we could use a year off. We use a year off of Videen, Bucknell, Glidewell, and we're just gonna move forward with our typical schedule.
I'll tell you what, we will miss you for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's always a good time when you 4, don't forget Mr.
Armijo. Well, Armijo's not going to the Derby. He might be going to.
Oh.
Is he going to Anson? He's supposed to be here a little bit later. He's
we'll have to hit him up.
We'll see.
He'll have his own situations going on, but yeah, he says he's gonna jump in as soon as he can. So we'll see how that plays out.
Nice. But no, you know what? It's a little bit. I feel bad for you missing it actually, because there's 5 new restaurants in Old Town since last year. Restaurants / bars.
Really? Yeah.
And some of them are really freaking cool. There's one with the outdoor yard. What do they call it? The lumber. I think it's called the lumber yard. And we go there. We frequent it often on Fridays after work, and it's really cool. It's a good bar. The grub is your typical bar food, but the atmosphere is really cool. And there's Razoo's, there's Time Barbecue, there's 360 or something. That I haven't even really entertained all of them all that much just yet. But yeah, you know what? They'll be here next year when you guys come for like the Christmas party or the open house next year. We'll save a spot for you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What do we know when the Christmas party is going to be?
Around Christmas.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great.
Yeah, they usually shoot I think it's the week after Thanksgiving. They usually shoot for that, like the first week of December. Yeah.
But the open house itself is Saturday, the 4th of May, correct?
Saturday, the 4th of May. I wore my May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Oh, and they got the Anson as the O.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I've been dying to wear this shirt, and I finally have a reason to wear it. So y'all won't be getting one because you won't be there.
Son of a bitch!
What a loser! Oh, yeah. I've been mad at myself before. It's actually continuous, but this just adds on. This adds on quite a bit. Poor planning. Didn't execute the 7 Ps. And,
well, you know what? The Kentucky Derby only comes around once a year too, so you got to choose your poison. I am pretty confident you guys are going to have a good time at the.
Yeah, we'll still have fun. But to miss an opportunity to hang out with our Dent brothers and sisters is it's close to home. I love the Anson family, and you guys do it. So right. It's such an amazing time. So
I think it's like the 7th or 8th annual. So we got it down pretty much now. We got the taco truck, which is always amazing. Free food for everyone.
Yes, it's amazing.
There's always the giveaways. We do the raffles, and then if y'all are thinking of coming, make sure you RSVP because I think I have like 132 that is RSVP'd, and we give out $100 gift card just for RSVPing, and we're using that knowledge so we know how many people to cook for. But usually, if we have that many RSVP, which is probably like 40 more than last year already, it's going to be a big crowd. Last year there was over 150, 200. The first year was the inaugural of the new location. We had over 300. So we're expecting like 200 plus. Are the Bears up?
It took Ronnie Oduzzi, wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Okay.
I just caught his name. I'm not familiar. I don't watch a lot of college football, so.
Yeah, I watched a little bit too. But you know what? That was my guess. Was they were going with a wide receiver, and obviously they were going Caleb Williams.
I thought this was the NFL draft, so I was way off on all of this. This is college draft.
No, this is.
Well, they're drafting. The NFL is drafting college players.
Okay, all right. So that shows how much knowledge I have of all of this.
Yeah.
So.
And I just got a notification on my phone that the Vikings have traded up from number 11 to number 10 with the Jets. So I don't know if JJ McCarthy is gone yet, but I would anticipate that will be our pick, and I'll be okay with that.
I was actually hoping the Bears were going to go with him. I think he's a little bit less drama than Caleb. And he's a good quarterback.
You guys like your drama over there and the Bears. You're going to give your heart attack. Yeah, Bears. But in spirit with the Anson open house, you guys there's a bunch of shit getting attached to it now too. I know
Yes.
Fetty, the AAI Institute.
Yes.
That's redundant. The Automotive Appearance Institute, AAI. The Guru, Gene Fetty himself, is doing a training. Is it the Thursday before? Am I correct on that?
It's the Thursday, and then I just heard today that he's going to do something on Friday, which is a little bit more vague. But the Thursday one is definitely, the glue pulling training, his class.
Yeah. It's AAI events. I'm typing it into the comments right now. AAIevents.com. And I do have to say, there's been some sort of weird deal with Facebook groups and StreamYard. So I got to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get back on the Dent Nerds channel. So we're not even on the Dent Nerds Facebook. I did post a link to the YouTube and
yeah, it's on the Dent Nerds Facebook. I got that open right now.
Okay.
I
put it on Dent Reaper because you can do it to a page, but not to a group. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was on Dent Nerds.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I found a way to get it on Facebook at least because it is what it is. And Dylan from AAI, one of Gene's wonderful videographers, she says Meta's the worst. Yeah. Don't say it out loud, Dylan. We're on Meta as we speak.
Listening.
They can hear us.
We are in trouble for sure now.
Yeah. So if you have the opportunity and you can get there early, a chance to learn from Gene is a damn good thing. I would take it.
And
I actually just got off a call from Gene's other group that I'm a member of.
Nice.
So
I think he has a couple of people coming in and working with him too.
Dylan, she just commented she's going to be there videoing all of it as well.
Oh, nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and then Friday, I believe he's going to go over some other techniques and things like that, and for whoever's there. So I believe the Thursday show or his Thursday class is a paid class, where Friday is more of an open class that he's going to go over, maybe estimating and other things that pertain to large damage repair that Gene is a master of, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep. Yeah, and like I say, if you've seen it in action, it's a beautiful thing. So if you get the opportunity, take it. It's always worth it.
He's got a hell of a course with the glue pulling. I purchased it and I've watched some of it, and it's pretty. It's intense. It's 13 hours of glue pull training, down to every single glue, every single tab, all the manufacturers, all the different techniques, everything. It'd actually be really interesting to know how many hours of total footage they had, because if it's 13 hours of edited footage, it had to have been double, triple that easily. And then multiple cameras. There were times when it was 3, 4, 5 cameras, I'm sure. I don't know if Dylan's watching. Maybe she'll chime in and let us know, because she
might could
edit all of it. Yep.
The Vikings pick is in. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay,
Let's see what they
take probably like 10 to 15 minutes before they actually.
Oh, they might just screw it up and not actually make a pick. They did that one year.
Over 50 hours of raw footage.
Hold on, I'm gonna go off on a limb and just make a complete guess here. Vikings just traded up from the 11th to the 10th in the first. Will likely draft J.J. McCarthy. J.J. throwing to Justin Jefferson.
J.J. thrown to J.J.
I am definitely not watching or reading any type of text from anybody.
No.
The Ewing family. What?
50 hours of raw footage. Holy cow.
50 hours.
You know, and I think
The selection is in, and the
Ooh.
Vikings have selected. Just put. Will you say it already?
J.J. Abrams.
Will you just tell me we got McCarthy so I
It's
can?
going to take another 10 minutes. Watch.
Oh, for crying
That's what
out
they do.
loud! I can't handle this stress. I always used to rip on people that watch the draft. I get the appeal now. Like
Ironic.
this is an edge of your seat moment. Like, who is the future of the Vikings going to be? And now they have this young child that has to say it.
No, really.
They got a little kid up there. It's JJ McCarthy. All he do is win.
That's
no
what
matter
I'm talking
what.
about. I freaking win. Woo! You heard it here live on Dent Nerds.
Oh,
Let's go.
I'll tell you what, Jack. I think JJ McCarthy is going to throw so many touchdowns to Justin Jefferson that Wheel of Fortune is going to make you buy a J from now on. It's going to be absolutely insane.
That J is smoking.
Ooh, daddy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, you know, about good old Gene Fetty. That man knows how to fix a dent, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And what's interesting about his program is that he uses all the different products. He's not married to Kiko. He's not married to Cam Auto, Perfect Pull, all that stuff. I mean, he uses it all. The end goal is to fix the dent, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
yeah.
And having an arsenal of different tools is the way to do it when, you know, not every dent's the same. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, while I love to shill Dent Reaper products as much as I can, dentreaper.com, buy them all. And I'm sure you love to Anson PDR.com, buy all those tools and, you know, get all of that. And listen, every dent tool company makes great dent tools. Well, not every dent tool company makes great dent. There is a lot of dent tool companies that make really good dent tools, and plenty to be recognized. And Gene absolutely does a good job of spreading the love.
He does, and he doesn't do it to like promote the tools. He's doing it to, you know, the end result is getting a good repair done and having the proper tools do your repair.
Yeah, no bias whatsoever. Just straight up using all the different arsenals of everything and figuring out where one might work best or shine a little bit better.
Yeah.
So on
and on any one dent, I mean, you're going to use, you know, whatever, 5 to 7 different brands of tools to fix it, depending on the situation. I mean, obviously, one simple door ding you can get with one tool, but you know, if you got complex damage, you're probably using every name on the web.
You're bringing out the arsenal of tabs with all of the stuff and putting them all, you know, multiple glue guns, multiple glues. I mean, everything under the sun. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: how many different types of cold glue do you generally use?
I have Sergio's, I have Glexo, I have the Dead. What do you call the red one from Manson? I got that one.
Dead Dent tools. Yeah, Dead Dent.
Yep.
So
I have tabs set up. So I buy these little containers that have a magnet on them, and they close shut, and I put them on the inside of my drawer, and so I have a Sergio's one, I have a Glexo one, I have a red one.
And Jack, how about you?
Yeah, I've got all the Sergio, different types of glue, all 3 of them. I've got the Glexo and the Dead Dent Tools glue.
Yeah. So what I'm noticing, because there's other ones out there, there's VIP, there's Flexo, which was kind of a dig at the face of Glexo back in the day.
Wait. You think that was intentional?
It's like the name was really close on purpose.
Well, you know what? It's actually really good glue. And there's probably some that I'm thinking of that I can't really remember right now. But what I'm noticing is like, there's different varieties of hot glue based on temperature and this and that.
Oh yeah.
I think, with the inception of cold glue, which was not that long ago, what, 6 years ago, 7, maybe?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
crazy to think of. Yeah,
with Sergio when he first showed up at MTE, and
That was a
Yeah.
PDR tool time revelation with you,
In a parking
Toledo,
lot.
and Grom out in the
'Cause-
parking lot
'cause-
on that minivan.
Yeah, because Daniel was the kind of the first big guy, anyways, to buy some. Because I remember watching the presentation at PDR College and being like, "I'm not sold on this." The presentation, quite frankly, was poor. But I know Daniel had some faith in it and saw some, and then he started talking about it on your guys' podcast, Tool Time, and it was like, all right, I'm listening, like
right.
So
And it seems now, they're just like hot glue. Years ago, there was only a few choices: there's Dent Out Red, Dent Out Yellow, and
There's black,
Worth, and
Worth,
and Worth and stuff like that. And now there's so many different flavors for different temperatures and what you want to do and collision, blah blah blah. And now what we're finding is like there's not one glue, cold glue that works the best. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, weather dependent.
Yeah.
Scenario dependent, all that stuff. Yeah.
So it's kind of neat to watch the evolution of that. I've been around long enough to see the start of hot glue, and now where it is now, we depend on hot glue. And now with cold glue, it's like the same evolution. It's kind of interesting to watch.
Yeah.
What's surprising to me is since this year working Hale, I've transitioned to using the different types of the Sergio glues in the same shop. From 1 week I'm using the hot, next week I'm using the cold weather green, and having to change out. So I bought Dent Slayers, the tips, and I bought multiples of the dime and multiples of the nickel to put glues on, and I'm literally switching out different tips or different glues, and even the teal and stuff as well, the heavy duty stuff, and seeing on how I didn't realize how big of a difference it would make until I just started saying, screw it, I'm just going to try the cold weather when the hot weather wasn't sticking or doing its thing. Because that's why I bought multiple tips, I don't want to have to switch shit. I don't like doing that. But I had the Glexo on the one, which works great, and I got that on the quarter size one, but I wanted to put it on the dime, so I had to take the Glexo off of it to put whatever, vice versa, whatever. Anyways, and I couldn't believe how big of a difference it made. And even on the hot weather, when it's kind of that mid in between stages, you hit it with the torch just a tiny little bit, just not too much, because you
can ruin it.
I did that where it gets stuck on the panel, and then it's a nightmare to get out. It's like bubble gum in your hair. But anyways, ended up it was really surprising to me on how big of a difference it makes switching, because I was like, I was using the hot, this whole time. What do I need to switch for? It's same shop, it's been a week. Well, that 10 degree of temperature swing is a huge difference.
Yeah,
and it's killing it.
Here's a little tech tip with that, Jack and John.
Yeah.
On the directions it says you're supposed to use kerosene to get that off, especially the blue, because the blue could actually scratch the paint.
That stuff. Yeah, that stuff is the Sergio's is hard to get off.
It is hard to get off, but the guys that are coming in, they're saying, just a lot of them don't use straight kerosene. They'll use kerosene mixed with 91% alcohol. So they'll do like a 50-50 mix, or they'll do a ratio, and that way, because when you're cleaning off the blue, especially the blue, for some reason, if you're rubbing it just with alcohol, you run the risk of you're going to be color sanding because you're scratching the paint.
Yep, I've done it.
You can also do that with the red or the green, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So note to self.
Yeah, well, I will always start with Glexo or red because of that, like
the mess that it could leave.
Yep. That's just my personal way of going. That's what I'll start with, and if that ain't gonna hook up, then I'll move to the Sergios. But that's what I've kind of found myself like. Do I want to marry myself to these extra few steps, or do I want to see if these other two are going to work first? And that's where I'm at personally. But
and I also like that Anson. So just the other day, Chris came by with the Anson van, and I like that you guys are selling the Sergio in the smaller blocks.
Yeah.
Because I've got the original blocks. That is a lifetime supply of cold glue
Right.
and then some. Like some of the other guys that are working with us around here, they're like, I'm thinking about getting the glue, and I'm like, I'll literally give you some, and it'll be enough that you won't need any for the rest of the storm, because this is a lifetime supply. Like you pull off a small chunk and getting it separated is kind of a nightmare, but that's enough glue to where a couple chunks of it is going to last you a full season. I mean,
once you have it on a tab
last year.
Once you have it on a tab, it's more than likely never coming off.
Well, and then like if
unless you drop it in a pile of sand or on a shop floor.
Well, and then like what you were saying, John, how you keep them in individual containers, which I totally spaced off. I need to do that because I've got the little pre-made holders that A1 sells with Dent Slayer, which work great. But having that in a container, or if you don't have that holder, having them in individual little Tupperware things or whatever would be a good way to store them. So,
I see some guys using like silicone ice trays. And they'll cut down the silicone ice trays. So like you've got like a tray of silicone. And I'm not saying to use your Dent Reaper, signature.
Yeah,
that's much better usage for that.
But you go to a 99-cent store and buy the silicone ice trays and cut them down. You don't need 20 up. You just cut it down to like 4 up or whatever, and stick it in your Milwaukee pack out, because I'm sure you guys are all rocking Milwaukee pack outs nowadays.
Absolutely, that's the best thing ever.
I got 2 of them now.
John's a fan.
Fanboy.
You could say I like them. I like them a lot. Yeah. So I'm bummed out because I ordered the that new knock. What is you calling that knockdown with the springy the springy knockdown?
Well, I kind of named it. I named it. Even though Craig's like, we need to come up with a name with this. And I'm like, well, I like the shock blocker. So that's what I went with, but it's the no shock knockdown.
No shock.
No shock.
Yeah. I bought one. It's nice.
Yeah, I know. I saw you ordered it the other day, Jack. Have you had a chance to use it?
I've been using it since I got it the other day from Chris, and it's really surprising to me how big of you don't notice how much knocking it down, how much that slides and kind of fights your fingers, and your finger grabbing the knockdown will slow the knockdown hits down. So it is a little bit of a change, but in a good way, because it's a lot smoother, and you don't have that pull down of your hand that's holding the knockdown. So I like it. And then I picked up a new one of your guys' Pee-wee tips for it as well. So using that combo, so it's working good.
Yeah, the weird part about it, well, it's magnetic too.
Yep, it is. Yeah, I didn't know that until I used it, and then I went to go touch it against one of my other knockdowns, one of your guys' other knockdowns, and I'm like, what the? Oh, nice. Oh, good to know.
But that's the simple little additive to it. But what I noticed, because when I was fixing dents for a living, and I was a big smash repair guy. I wasn't doing hail. Sitting there beating the hell out of crowns, right? And you would get fatigued in your hands. You'd be like, oh man, you got to stretch your hands out, or you'd have to stop because your hands would cramp up from sitting there beating this shit out of this crown with a knockdown for so long. You don't feel anything.
You're making my fingers hurt just thinking about it.
I can feel it. I can visualize it. Yeah. Yep.
But with that knockdown, there's no vibration that goes through your hand at all. So you don't have the death grip on that knockdown at all.
Nice. Yeah. So, I'm excited to try it. Like I say, I just ordered it, and it doesn't get here till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're this time of year, I'm just going to throw that out there to Anson. We do our best to get our orders out the same day, but there's so many orders that even our little disclaimer, a lot of guys don't read the shipping disclaimer, allow 2 days processing. But
I think I ordered it Tuesday night, and it gets here tomorrow. I'm not complaining. I'm just.
Some do. Some are concerned.
Well,
We're not Amazon.
Yeah, you're gonna have your complaints.
Yeah.
I just got some luggage today, and the box was half gone. Like,
Really?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What in the hell is this?" It's half a
showed
box.
up real nice.
It
So
did.
how's the
It
luggage?
actually turned out to be fine, but I was a little concerned when I pulled into the driveway and saw how much of the box was gone.
Not bad, huh? Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough, I tell you.
You'd be surprised what we get pictures of. It's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
ordered all these tools and I only got one in this huge 48-inch box. Where's the rest of them? Well, was
Yeah.
package damage? Yeah, it looked like it was dropped in the ocean first. Well, we need to file a claim.
Jeez. Yeah, that's
They were there when it left our facility.
yeah. It's a rough go sometimes. The other thing I ordered some more Tessa tape because my dumbass left it on the roof of a car. I know exactly which car I left it on. But Edgy used to have a tape dispenser
Yep.
for Tessa tape.
Yeah.
And I checked your website, I checked his website.
Yeah,
I
they
couldn't
haven't had
find
for
it.
years. Yeah.
I think it kind of went the way of the tab tote.
Okay.
Do you remember the tab tote?
I do. The one that hung on the window.
Yeah. And I don't know
Yeah.
that for sure because I love Edgy. He's the king of trinkets, we call them.
Yep.
But I don't know if that survived or not.
Well,
No,
I'm gonna
yeah.
find something because that is Tessa
Did you
tape. I
have-
mean,
did
you
you have
have
that
to.
on the
You
Tessa
need
tape?
a knife or you need a
Yeah.
scissor. You need something to cut your Tessa tape.
Yeah.
Scissors or
And
razor.
having a quick way to do it is,
That's all right. You got Hidrogo's knife too. That's what I use.
yeah. I keep that in the shop. I don't want to lose it. I lose so much shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's a rough go. Oh, Chris Allen in the house. What up, buddy?
What
up?
up?
What up?
So,
Yeah,
John, I
it's
will
good.
have to say, to stroke you a little bit, once again, 2 of your products are within the top 5 in sales at Anson for this month. We're coming to the end of the
Wow.
month, so
What are they?
take a guess.
I'm gonna say 12 millimeter tabs and 10 millimeter tabs.
Well, that's not fair. You should have let Jack answer first.
Oh,
Well, I was gonna say the glue, and then one of the tabs, but anyways, so
Yeah, no,
No.
the glue sells well, but definitely not as many as the 10 millimeter and the 12 millimeter. 10 beat out
okay.
12 by only 22 right now. So
That's
Not bad.
individual packages, 22
Yes.
more. Oh wow, that's pretty
geez,
good.
Louise.
yeah,
Yeah.
so they're like neck and neck.
Yeah, yeah.
10s and 12.
Killing it.
hmm
Sweet.
Yeah, and then I mean, thanks. Here's the Anson. Can I get a Jack Bucknell?
Woo!
Well, there's only 3 other products that beat you out, and they're really close. So,
What are those?
well, Sergio's Cola Fria is number 1, and it doesn't tell me what color. Tab Weld, hot glue, and then Sergio's Cola Fria tab. It doesn't tell me which one. So the tabs and the glue might be all encompassing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that runs out the top 5 for. And bringing up the rear is.
What do I gotta do for
and
my
the 12.
Dent Nerds listeners to get the purple perfection glue up above tab? What? No, I don't. Use whatever glue works best for you guys. That's tab
I
web's
usually
great.
tell people to choose 3. Because don't switch them all the time. You get used to them. You know how to pull a wet. If it's colder out, pull wet.
Mhm.
If it's hotter out,
Oh yeah.
Actually, I said that in reverse, didn't I?
And well, we knew what you meant, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
The whiskey's kicking in.
Yeah. Well, speaking of
What's
wet
up?
pulls. Speaking of
Hey.
wet pulls, there's the glue himself in here. Gene Fetty saying, "Hey, We already gave out your AAIevents.com thing, Gene. You missed all the hoopla. We talked about your event. Nobody cares. Nobody signed up. Bunch of. No, I'm just kidding. Probably everybody already went there.
But if you are interested in signing up, be sure to check out AAIevents.com. That's plural. AAIevents.com. Thursday.
Actually, Jon put a link up there for you. Just click on it. Right?
Bada
Yes,
bing,
sir. Yes, sir.
boom.
See?
Click it
We
right
already-
there. Wait, yeah,
So
right there.
So it's AALevents.com.
AAIevents.com. Auto Appearance Institute Events.com. AAI Events. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't control the font on this thing. It does look like what you said, but it's AAI Events.com.
Yeah, I know. That reminded me when Sean Connery was on Jeopardy on Saturday Night
Live. Classic.
Oh, yes. What was it? I'll take ass tits for 100. The rapist.
The penis mighty.
Yeah.
The penis mightier.
Yeah. Alex, I'll take the rapist for $5,000.
That's therapists. Therapists.
How much would you like to wager? Your mother.
I almost ruined my fucking computer, Jack. You almost made me spill my beer.
That would have been great. That or the other ones where they had a what is it? Burt Reynolds comes on fucking with the big hat.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a Norm Macdonald. This is just a normal size hat. What are you talking about?
Norm Macdonald, the goat.
Yeah.
He was
great.
Speaking of ruining computers, I don't know if you watched the Dent Digest when Shuddy poured cactus juice all over his
that was
computer.
No.
But, yeah, that was a whole thing. How's that doing? I got to be honest. I bought it, and it is over there, and I have not had a car in the shop that I needed it on. There was a couple last week where I was like, God dang it, I need to put that shit in the truck.
Yeah.
But I haven't used
it. A lot of it. You should. I think from the when I say research, it's guys coming in because we got technicians coming in all day long. So and they give us feedback on that, and it's good to have that feedback on products immediately because you never know. It's like okay, cactus juice and adhesion promoter. Well, what does that all mean? And then a couple guys buy it, and then if they love it, you could tell the natural progression of it because people just it starts flying off the shelves. Kind of like this no shock knockdown. The shock blocker. You can tell because people, and it's not just social media, we kind of depend on our local guys that are coming in and buying this stuff to get the immediate feedback, which is kind of neat. And it's great. The feedback is great. There is a couple tricks. You have to make sure you shake it before you use it because it separates madly. And you can't tell that because it's a black bottle.
Right.
So it's like before you use it, shake it up. And then we got feedback from Dom up in Canada. We shipped him some. Well, when he got it, it was a frozen block of ice, right? So he went to use it, and it was screwed. It did not work at all because the
don't let it freeze.
Don't let it freeze. But
maybe
everyone else
keep it in the shop because if I keep it in my truck in the winter, it's going to be effed.
Yeah, and I don't think it's expensive. I think it's like $17 for a bottle.
Oh yeah, no.
But it's really good. The only video that I've really seen was Hudson did a video on it, and it's really literally like that. You wipe it on. I like to wipe it on with my finger, just rub it in, and then let it like haze over, wipe it off like it's wax, and it pulls like the devil, man. It's crazy, and it just doesn't work on hot glue. It works on cold glue too.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yeah. So like the Brazilians, they use it. What they tell me they do is they if they're doing a rail, because that's where they really need a good pull is on a rail. Because if you're on a floppy panel, you might over pull, right? So a lot of them use it on a rail, and they'll just wipe the whole rail down with it, and then come back and start glue pulling, and it's magical. It's not like a game changer. It's a promoter. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with the rail example, are you still wiping it down with alcohol, making sure it's to appropriate-ish temperature, and then applying it right over top of it, essentially, or?
Yeah, or wipe it down with an alcohol afterwards, or or microfiber.
Yep.
To be honest with you shouldn't be using microfibers. That's the other thing we found out with alcohol and carbon or this cactus juice. Those little microfibers are getting stuck in the paint, and 91% alcohol breaks down a microfiber rag, leaving fibers on the paint, which isn't giving you a true pull on glue pulling.
Huh. Really?
So do we need nanofibers, or what do we?
Well, you kind of want a little bit of a rougher surface, but a regular terry cloth towel or t-shirt material or something like that, that's not going to leave residual microfibers. I know when I was fixing dents, I went to Costco and bought the cheapest friggin' bag of microfibers.
Yeah,
it's not like high
absolutely,
quality.
Yeah.
If it fell on the ground, you throw it out, right?
Yeah.
So Brian's asking, do you recommend, so if you're having a hard time, that's when you bust out the cactus juice, or do you like, I would imagine you just hit the whole rail before you start glue pulling.
Yeah, and still come back and hit it you get the humidity off, but you don't need to do alcohol after that.
Is it like a Miyagi scenario where it's like wax on, wax off, and then you start pulling?
No, it's not like you're sitting there for waxing. It's literally you're putting it on, rubbing it on the dent, wipe it off, hit it with
Would you do one at a time, or would you do a whole rail?
I would do a whole rail. It doesn't
It's not gonna wear off.
It's not gonna wear off, no. And it's really good on the coatings that are out there nowadays, the ceramic coatings.
Yeah.
So is it supposed to allow it to bond to the ceramic coating and pull up and not remove the ceramic coating, essentially?
That's essentially, yes. That's what we were hearing from Greg Hall.
So that's a really good thing then. So you don't have to sand and remove the coating to get your glue to stick. Oh, that's a fucking huge deal then.
The guru himself is intrigued.
Well, the guru will be using it, or at least trying it, next week. So
Sweet.
He can do his own comparison.
So hopefully the guru will have a film crew there, which I know he will, and video document that, and then we can all view it. And that's interesting, though, especially with the ceramic coating thing, because I've run into that before where it's a pain in the ass.
It just doesn't stick. And then you have to 2000 it and break it.
And then
he says absolutely, Jack. He'll be there.
And then you'll be trying to tell you're trying to get the customer. Like I did a Camaro just before I left, and it was where I warned the guy. I'm like, listen, I might have to sand some of these spots or buff them or whatever. They had little marks in the paint anyway, so it needed to do it anyways. But if the guy didn't have those marks or in the dents or whatever like that, and I couldn't get the glue to stick, then what? Then I sand the spot down. The guy needs his ceramic coating all reapplied. It was a pain in the ass. For him, he was understanding of it, but he was a little cautious when I had to explain it to him. I'm like, listen, man, I might not be able to glue pull these dents.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's good to know.
So,
okay.
Just to recap: shake, wipe, pull.
Perfect.
But yeah, shake it before you apply it, for sure.
So I've always done wipe, push, shake. So you're saying I need to do it like completely opposite.
You youngins do it different, man. Maybe I've been doing it wrong.
Yeah, warm. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. Brought to you by Trojan. Anyway.
Some of the other stuff that that I've been impressed with. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the stuff that Cam Auto is coming out with now these days.
Yeah,
Holy
that new
hell.
lateral system is
We just got it in
intense.
yesterday. Holy hell. It totally makes sense.
I bought it from at MTE and have yet to use it, which
Oh, really?
I'm kind of okay with that because
Yeah.
I mean I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of okay with it, but it's gonna be a big deal when I get to use it though, because with the feet being adjustable. I mean, I went to MTE with the intention of buying the JBF system.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw the feet being able to be positioned and not tweak the panel, and I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard really good reviews on the JVF, and
yep.
I've heard really good reviews on the Cam Auto one too. So
I think it's a matter of you want them both, and they're used for different things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there's a need for different ones. I mean, a kid came in today looking for a solution, and I brought out the Cam Auto one. I'm like, hey, he's like, well, I'm doing hail. Do you have anything smaller? And he had the Kiko.
Yeah, those little Kiko ones are good. I've used those on stretch hail dents, and that works. That's.
And then he showed me the picture. He's like, yeah, I'm doing hail damage. I'm like, all right, dude, you need the Kiko little lateral tension ones. So I went and got him a couple of those. He's like, this is what I need. I go, yes, because it works on hail, right?
Yeah, definitely does. Definitely does. Yeah, on a stretched hail dent. I mean, listen, I love my power box. It's saved me so many times. But if I don't have to fucking sand and then respray all the shit that comes with using the power box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was one particular Mazda 3 that was a peach, but those little lat systems helped a lot.
The little lat systems is like the 300 and the 250 or something like that, or 175 and 300. 300 is the longer one. Do you need two? You need two, right?
You don't necessarily need to, because you could put one over one dent,
top of the dent
and spread it.
Yeah, and then
makes it harder to see. But I had to, because of the way the sunroof was sitting, I had to do it that way. I didn't have a way to set up two, because it was in that weird area.
Yeah.
So I did one with one, and I did multiple with two. I would rather use two if I could.
Okay.
But
and I ask you this because this customer, I brought down both of them, and I walked away, and when I came back, he only bought one and left. I'm like, oh shoot, you only bought one. How can you do it with one? But I guess you could do it with one.
Well, you can do it with one. It does make it hard to see. Like, you got to get your light set up. You got to be super eye level with it, and
I just put mine next to the dent and pulled the dent away.
Away
from it, and didn't put it over top of the dent, because I was doing a back edge of a roof panel to where you could only put one on it, and I wasn't going to put it over top of the dent because it was glue pull only. So I put it on the back edge, and to pull it away from the dent over here, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
to pull this edge inwards, and it worked fucking great. I would not have been able to. I was assuming I was not going to be able to fix that dent. I wrote it for potential paint and body work, and then unfortunately it was an old paint job, and the glue pulled the paint off anyways. But I was able to fix that dent without using. I don't have a power box right now. I would not have been able to fix it without that. So, and then the customer was like, I'm just going to just touch it up, whatever. I'm fine.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Right, perfect.
So you are struggling with the whole thing, and like, oh man, I pulled paint. He's like, yeah, whatever, man. Touch it up.
Jack, I have an extra power box. I'd trade you for a bottle of whiskey or something if you want.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot that you lost yours in.
And I forgot that you had an extra one.
How do you lose a power box?
Well. No, I got
There's
stolen.
A story.
You got
stolen. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yep. And I'm waiting for the dent stuff one to come out, because that looks really promising to me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It does both, right? Or It does like a hot box
aluminum and steel, and is a power box all in one. But I was pretty on the fence about getting it at. I was like about 80% sure I was going to get it at MTE when I got. Keith was nice enough to show me the walkthrough and show me everything about it, but it wasn't going to be available for a couple months, and it's a big chunk of change in the winter. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll hold off. I want to see how it, like, when it actually comes out, and then I'll make that decision.
I tell you, Jack, don't even waste your whiskey, because having a button on your power box is like so much better.
Oh yeah,
much better.
Yeah.
Do you have the Cam Auto one?
Yeah.
It is better. It is.
Yeah.
The worst part about the Cam Auto one is the size compared to the power.
Yeah.
One, which you can just.
Well, and I had the OG power box, so that's huge. That was a
boat anchor.
Goddamn brick. Oh, dude, yeah, total boat anchor. So, yeah.
Yeah, but having that, I mean, if you have to bust it out, the size is the least of your concerns, in my opinion. Because, like I say, the sanding down and the what have you, it is officially spring. Vinny is trying to kill bugs.
Yes.
At least I hope that's what he's doing. Either that, or we need to call a psychiatrist.
There's a fruit fly after my whiskey. Hate those guys.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So
this is my whiskey.
My buddy just turned me onto this cocktail. It's called the Burbango. It's bourbon, chocolate bitters, and mango juice.
Did you find some?
I did. I have all the ingredients. You know what? When this beer's done, I'll make one. It is
perfect.
Have you had one?
Pure magic. It is so dang delicious.
It sounds weird as shit, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does sound weird. Like when he tried to tell me about it, I was like, bro, I love you, but not that much. And then he made one. I was at his house. He made one for me, and it's a thing of beauty.
You know what I like with my whiskey?
Nothing.
Whiskey?
Just more whiskey.
Yeah. Fair. That's not bad either.
Shalot turned me on to this one. This is, something really good. 2XO.
Oh, the 2XO. I've seen that. I don't know that I've had it.
It is incredible. It was like rated one of the best Kentucky. Gem of Kentucky is what it's called. Gem of Kentucky.
Gem.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll try some of that next weekend.
We'll be in Kentucky.
You can't tell how much he drank because it's a black bottle.
Oh man!
The light.
Just
you don't want the light screwing up your.
Yeah.
You don't want the light screwing up your.
Yeah.
Your whiskey. Them UV rays will ruin your days.
108 proof. It's a little bit strong.
108, nice.
It's a little bit warm.
Where's Armijo? I'm like, are we doing this draft, or what? Is he just going to be out?
Is there an actual draft? I thought it was just themed with draft.
Oh no, we're going to draft our own four-person PDR tech squad.
Oh. Okay.
So you're going to be shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
I thought I gave you a couple hours to think about it, but you didn't understand.
I thought you were just messing around, man. I thought you were like, oh yeah, just fucking with me.
That was the plan. That was Glidewell's idea, and then he bailed.
Yeah.
Last minute, day of at 4:00 tonight.
Yeah,
about 4:00 roughly. Yeah. What?
Yeah. He sent a picture of a pretty beat up roof. I get it, but
that was a gnarly roof.
Yeah.
But he should.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I'd much rather be doing what I'm doing than what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, you did specifically say if you're not even done by 9:00, then you should just quit PDR and become a professional podcaster. It's 9:00, so it's 10 o'clock his time, so.
That was a little tongue in cheek, Jack. That roof is fucked.
Step your game up, son.
I'll be right back.
Vinny is heading to the head.
I need some ice too for this strong ass whiskey.
Oh, another cube, another pour. But yeah, I got local yokels calling me about the draft. I'm sure. Did you see who we picked? Oh my god!
Just makes me think of the Chappelle show.
Tiger Woods. So good.
Yes,
So classic.
we the Chinese pick the Wu-Tang Clan. Shizzle, Bonizzle, Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Old Dirty Bastard has officially changed his name to the Old Dirty Chinese Restaurant.
Oh, too good. Hey, any of our listeners or watchers, if you've never seen the Chappelle show, just watch it, and you're welcome.
Yeah, the racial draft pick. Hilarious.
Yeah, it's magic, pure magic.
Bill Burr's in it. That was way back, like
2000,
back when he had hair.
Yeah. Dude, we're rewatching the Breaking Bad, and Bill Burr's in that. Yeah,
Yep, he is. Yeah, yep.
And yeah,
What
he's
part?
got hair.
What part are you on of it? Like watching it?
I think we're in like season 4 now.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Cool.
But it's just so good, so good. So
It's classic.
Have you watched Fallout?
no, I've been seeing ads for
watching
it.
the first episode the other day. Is that new,
Good.
or how new is that? Like
That's pretty new.
right?
Yeah, this
yeah.
month.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, Vinny, were you able to hear us the whole time?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I apologize.
I heard you the whole time. You were saying
It's like, son of a bitch.
I got these fancy hearing aids. I went all the way outside and hit my cigarette real quick and came in. And
Nice.
Nice.
here the whole time.
So let me ask you a question on the hearing aids. Do you believe that it is somehow work related, or
Yes.
did you get the fly? Did you get the
No.
fruit fly? Yeah,
No.
they're elusive. You know what? I had to bust this out today.
Oh yeah, assault gun.
Salt, yes.
Oh, you have a laser on yours? Holy shit! I need to step my game up.
Yeah. But yeah, those are fun.
Yes, it was work related, and I was in a band for many years.
Okay.
That's right.
So between I'm the Walkman generation. I was around when the Walkman first came out. My mom said, "Hey, you're gonna go deaf and have those things on your ears." Well, kind of went deaf. Not like completely deaf. Only half deaf.
Yeah, but now the headphones are like way better. Like these over the ears and the AirPods that go in your fucking ear.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think it's only going to get
being
worse.
a bass player, it was like I was next to the drummer and the bass, and it was just, that, and then your face is right next to a panel, and you're beating the shit out of the panel.
Dang. Yeah,
Dang, dang,
I
dang.
get it.
So, yeah. In
I get
hindsight,
it.
I would have, Hail guys, not all, but most Hail guys wear headphones nowadays.
Yeah.
Listen to music.
Yeah, that's my favorite hack. So if you're a Hail guy, having AirPods is great. But if you want people to leave you the F alone, you got to get the big over the ears.
Do you do both? You put the AirPods in and then
No, I don't.
No,
I never
no.
do both. But it's just
We could.
it's just a big thing over your head that's like To all body shop employees, please leave me the fuck alone. I'm working.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're so much less likely to get fucked with, or but someone be like, "Oh, I thought you're blending out a rail. Oh, I thought you're supposed to be taking dents out, not putting them in." Ah! You clever son of a bitch! I never heard that one before.
It's so true. Every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
That is a really good hack, by the way, John. John actually is the one that taught me that, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, I need to get some of them."
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes it's more comfortable even to wear your AirPods, but it's just like, I can't deal with Jimmy the Porter for another second of my life. Like, he needs to just fuck off. I appreciate your dreams and goals, but I'm here to make money, and I'm not going to make money if I'm responding to your stupid jokes or answering your question. You want to ask questions, do it when I'm packing up or whatever.
Yeah.
But don't interrupt me when I'm in a flow on a hood or a roof or whatever, and then I gotta stop what I'm doing, look up, and be like, "Huh? What'd you say?" And it's just way easier to be an asshole if you have those big things on. You can just pretend like you don't even know they're there, and eventually they'll go away.
You sound like such an asshole.
I do. Hey, you know what? I had a few today. I got done working before 3 today, so
yeah, you did.
we're honesty is flowing through me.
Best policy, yeah.
What's that song? Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. I'm terrible with lyrics.
I don't reckon I know that one.
I mean, it makes sense though, yeah.
Long neck, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna make a burbango.
A burbango.
A burbango.
Yeah.
Hey, make it in front of the audience so we can see the whole mix.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. Don't be shy. Come
Get a
on.
glass. Let's see here.
This does not sound right, Jack. I tell you, man. So it's mango juice. It's not like fresh mango.
No, yeah, this is Langer's Mongo Mango. They sell it at. Can I get this chair out of the way? Can I get it? Can I get it like as Julia Child as possible? That's what we're going for here.
We're going to do a little dash.
Let's see if we can find a suitable whiskey for the situation at hand.
I'm sure you can find something in that cabinet. So you got.
I mean, dude, I don't want to use like. Yeah, you know what? I'll use this because this is really hot and it's hard to drink.
Like 100 proof.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
that's what I'm
Knob
doing.
Creek, baby.
Okay.
This Knob Creek
shit.
Select Barrel. It's 120 proof.
Oh,
I'm gonna need an ice cube.
Then, if we're doing that kind of thing, then.
It's that type of night, Jack.
It's that time of night. We're still waiting on Matthew Armijo.
Knob Creek, so I mean, I gotta join the party here.
Oh, you got some
Knob
too?
Creek, yeah. I got that and some Bullet Rye. So.
Oh, I left my Bullet Rye at Nordy's.
I do not have Knob Creek, and normally I do have Knob Creek.
So, man, show ain't good. Little Knob Creek. Just in case, you pour a little extra in, just in case. Every time. That's the best way to pour. Oh, I can't put it up. Can I reach? I love this comment so much. Dragos.
Dirt Nerds. It's the Dirt Nerds. Demertici.
That's a Dan Neltner joke if I ever heard one. Well, let me get my handy Hidrogo knife.
Is that his like East Coast accent coming out? He's trying to.
Yeah, he has a car wash
Yeah.
He has a car wash. So Rikiki calls it the Dent Nerds. But yeah.
You say Rikiki, I say Richichi. One of us is right.
Tomato.
Who's
Don't
right,
matter.
Dan?
And this, so we got our whiskey, and then some Aztec chocolate bitters.
Oh, Dan is coming to Anson open house. Holy hell. That makes me happy.
He is, yep.
Rikiki's coming, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Richichi. He's saying Rikiki, I'm saying Richichi. RSVP, so you get a chance to win in the raffle. Oh, John is right. Damn it.
Haha.
Well, he spelled John wrong, so he doesn't count.
There you go. And then we got a garnish with a cherry.
Josh, he went with a Knob Creek Rye, 110 proof.
It was not a rye; it's a bourbon.
I thought it was green label. All right, perfect.
No, it's a select. It's a single barrel select. This was made specifically or bottled specifically for the Match Lounge.
Yep.
Okay, my bad.
In
The lighting made it
Jeffersonville.
look green, but it's actually a black label. It's not a green label. My bad.
Oh,
Dang,
there we go.
You still have that much left of that stuff? Nice.
Dang, dude.
All right,
Yeah, because it's so hot by itself, dude. I can't.
I know. I
It's
drank the whole
pretty
bottle of
intense.
mine and had to buy another one. I was like, Jesus Christ. Ooh,
John, you're a terrible Julia Child, man. What the hell?
Well,
You're not
then
even
we've
telling us
got
what
to
you're doing.
add our Luxardo cherries. So good.
What else did you put
Give
in
it a
there?
stir. It was the
You gotta
Knob
back it
Creek.
up. Okay.
Knob Creek.
Yeah.
This chocolate bitters.
How many? Like 3 dashes?
Yeah, I mean 3, 4
Jerk
till
it
it's
in there.
done, you know.
All right.
And then this is some mango juice that I got at the liquor store. And I don't know. My buddy made it for me last time. I don't know if I portioned it out correctly. I didn't really, I
Man,
don't have a.
I got the shivers when you put that mango in there, man.
Yeah. Well, here's this.
All right, salute.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
Let
whoop.
me tell you something, dude. God dang, that's a good cocktail. It's the sweet and the chocolate bitter and the whiskey. Everything goes together so good.
What's he calling it?
Burbango, bourbon and mango. Burbango. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, this
No,
is
Joshua, I got the 2XO going.
This is a select bourbon just for Match Cigar Bar, but it's a 120 proof. And I mean, you pour that thing over an ice cube and it'll put some hair on your chest till you quit.
I'm a fan of chocolate. I'm a fan of bourbon. I do like mangoes, so I guess I'm going to have to give it a whirl.
Well, you're not drinking Buffalo Trace. Are you still drinking the 2XL?
No, I'm still on the 2XO. It's too good to put down, man.
Yeah, Rikiki had no idea this is a mixology show. Well, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. I mean, we're Dent guys. We talk about Dent stuff, and then we talk about whiskey, and much to the chagrin of certain people who we won't name immediately.
Is there a story here?
Well, there might be some ice cream cone eating son of a gun somewhere who doesn't think there should be another podcast of Dent guys drinking whiskey, smoking cigars, wasting everybody's time.
Damn, this is going to be the first episode I haven't smoked a cigar on.
What a loser. 7 P's, Jack.
Oh, the night is fucking young, baby.
Oh, too funny. Too
Oh, he's
funny.
off. We lost him. He's looking for one now.
no.
Well, he's
Oh,
going
no,
to find
I
a
mean,
cigar. He's like,
I've got
I
a
will.
cigar,
He's like,
just
I'm
like,
going to abandon my security deposit on my Airbnb.
Jack.
It's a write-off.
Smoke it. It would be a write-off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Part of room and board.
Traveling expense.
Travel expense. I did ask my accountant. I got 2 tickets
To Paradise?
driving for Hale this last year. You can't write off a ticket.
Transportation fees.
No.
Oh,
No.
all right.
No. Well,
Business
so I write off mileage.
Can the business pay for it?
I don't know. No, I
would
don't.
imagine
I
the
don't.
business could pay for
The
it.
business can pay, but it's still not a write-off.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter who pays
Yeah.
for it at that point.
Well, but if you pay for it, it's taxed before the money gets to you. So therefore, it's. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, you're getting way too far into the tax code for me on this one. That's why I pay an accountant. Pay your accountant well. That's what I recommend.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, how can I write this off? He says, no. I say, okay. If he says I can write it off, it goes on the business card. If he says I can't write it off, it goes on the personal card.
So I was talking to a Hale guy that came into the shop the other day, and he came in and he's like, "Yeah, I got to pay $16,000 in taxes." I'm like, "Okay, well, you probably made a shit ton of money. You probably should have saved that." He's like, "No, I don't have 16,000. I got like 4,000." I'm like, "What are you gonna do?" He's like, I don't know. I'm panicking. I'm like, "Well, file for an extension and make payments." So it comes in a week later, and I go, "How'd it go with the whole tax thing?" He goes, "Well, my accountant found some Oriental lady social security number, and I'm writing her off as an expense." I'm like, "You guys are kidding me." I go, "Did you sign that at the end?" He goes, "Yeah, why?" I go, "You're responsible for your tax return. Your tax accountant, he can do whatever the hell he wants, but your name is on that dotted line. You know, IRS is going to come knocking. And they're not coming knocking at your accountant. They're coming knocking at you."
Yeah. And that's the other. I mean,
what do you mean?
I've been through it, dude. I've had my bank account drained, like card declined, drained. And you do not want to go through that. Pay your accountant well.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, I don't want to pay too much tax. I'm not trying to overpay, but I don't want any red flags. If it's even like a little bit orange, no. I don't want any red flags.
Nah, no.
And
you never want to get audited.
I know everybody knows it's a write-off, and there's a lot of write-offs, guys. Don't get me wrong, but no red flags either. Don't abuse that, because they're more powerful than you can imagine.
Yeah. Hey, Joshua, Shalot invited me to that. I am part of your bourbon whiskey.
Yeah. Put a link in there, Josh. I don't think I'm a part of that group. I've heard of this. I've seen I've screenshots and shit from this group. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Shalot just invited me a couple weeks ago. We went out to the Lido funeral, and he was telling me all about that collective.
Yeah. Let's all raise our glasses and take a moment. This industry would be a shell of itself without Lido. So thank you, Lido.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Created beautiful opportunities for thousands of people. Multi-billion-dollar industry.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Man. It's a rough year, dude. Like, we lost Halewood, and then we lost Lido, Kevin Halewood.
Yeah.
starter, the founder of MTE, and then
both vitally important to our industry in two completely separate ways, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough stuff. And then you think about it, and you're like, God damn. It's hard. It's hard when you see the people you look up to start going down, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm next. Like, shit.
You know what? It did kind of like give me a little friggin' shock to the back. Like, holy shit! Wait a minute. I've been around this industry for a minute, and I've actually seen some good men.
We've lost a lot of good guys over the years.
Tim Childers was one guy that, man, I mean, he was instrumental in getting a lot of things going on the internet for PDR. Yeah, there's a lot. The list could go on forever, but he just popped in my mind.
Yep.
But yeah, there's us older timers. We're not getting any younger, and y'all are right behind us. You'll be here one day.
Yeah. Well, Jack's the youngest here by far. But I got you by a decade, Jack. You're 35.
Yep.
I'm 45. Vinny, you're just barely 50. Yeah.
I just turned 50 on the 8th. Yeah. Big 5-0.
Congrats. Half a century.
Yeah.
We got half a century of fucking PDR knowledge here, kids. Better peek your ears up.
It's kind of crazy to think of it because I got into PDR when I was 20. So well more than half my life I've been in this industry. Kind of stupid. Crazy.
No, it's amazing, really, is what it is.
Yeah.
Nick Van Hook, is he the creator of the shock blocker? Or?
I think he might be. Yeah, that is. Yeah, Nick. I can't see his handle.
Nick Van Hook.
Yeah,
it's Van Hook.
That's the other thing. The ears go bad and the eyes go bad. So let me zoom in on my screen here. Yeah, so Nick is the creator. Dent Vision is the line of tools that he's got going on.
Ah, okay.
Really cool kid. Jack, I think he's about your age. It's like, holy hell.
Okay, cool.
How did this kid that's been in PDR for a short amount of time come up with a tool that should have
came out 30 years ago? I've said it 100 times. Like I've learned so much. I mean, I say it all the time, and people are probably sick of hearing me say it, but if you get the chance to work around new and different techs, you should always take it, whatever the scenario.
Yeah.
And you're going to learn something regardless, no matter what.
Yeah.
You're going to learn something.
Yeah.
And some of the most interesting things I've learned is from people who don't know shit. People who don't know shit about fuck. Like, because they don't know.
That shirt?
They don't. Wow, that's a Ruthie Langmore saying.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what you don't know, you're not constrained by those thoughts. And
sure.
I mean, you just come up with stuff that you would never think. Like a guy like me or you, Vinny, or even Jack. I mean, Jack's been pushing as long as me, even though he's 10 years younger than me. We get that. Good for you, Jack. Good for you. But if you don't know what you don't know, like, you're not inhibited by what you think you should do.
Yeah.
And
you got a clean slate. You have no reference to whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And
do it however.
what you might think is like, oh, this might be an easier way. You don't realize like, oh, that's actually fucking innovative and
Yeah.
amazing.
Right.
And especially if you're not a seasoned tech and you can't really finish a dent, and you might be trying to do something to improve the way you do it, it might slip through the cracks because
Jon is totally channeling himself when he came up with the Reaper rod.
that's
what I'm picturing right now. Because I remember when I first met you. I think it was in Minnesota, and you were like scared to death to show me this rod. It's like, I still work for this guy. I don't know if I should be showing you this rod. Like, show me the damn rod, damn it. It's a freaking tool.
Yeah, wow.
And you were kind of green at that point. Not super green, but you were, what, 5 years in?
Yeah, probably that. Right around there.
Tool designer green.
Definitely tool green. Well, yeah. I mean, the first Reaper I came up with, probably exactly right around the 5-year mark, and I was using it for over a year before it ever hit the market.
Yeah. And even before you came out with that tool, you had that bitchin' setup in your truck. Because I was up in Minnesota at Don Kavanaugh's gig.
Yeah,
Were you there, Jack? Were you there for that?
No, he wasn't.
No.
I would have remembered beating Jack.
Yeah.
Woo!
and you pull down your fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
the drawer?
The back
drawer and all that.
I had the drawer in my pickup. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you.
God, I miss that.
Then you whipped out your tool. Then you whipped out your tool and showed me your tool. It's like, all right, this guy's cool. He's got something going on. And since then, we've been friends.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
And that would have been what year then? Like, so Reaper, that was what, like 17-ish when that come out?
18 was the first online sale.
Cool.
And Vinny fucking first talked about it on PDR Tool Time. I was driving in that truck. I had to pull over. I was listening to PDR. I literally had to pull over. Like, I was like, oh my God. It's on PDR Tool Time. Oh shit.
Sweet. Yeah.
And my phone started going crazy. And
that's back in the day when I had a little bit of influence. Now everyone has podcasts. A whole bunch of drunken.
Yeah, it's all watered down. Bunch of booze hounds and fucking assholes.
Fucking goddamn it! Can't fucking believe it. Fucking losers.
Yeah. Hey Dan. Yeah, it did come down from the top of the cap, right, Jon?
Yeah.
Your little.
Oh yeah. The drawer was on the top of my topper, the roof of my topper. Yeah. Or, as some people call it, a camper shell. I don't know. I don't understand that.
That's an East Coast thing. Because Billy, the guy that was here working with me, when I called it a topper, he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude, you got a topper on your truck. He's like, dude, no, it's a shell or a camper shell. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. No, it's a topper.
Topper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a topper.
It's a topper.
Oh, Dragos. Come on, buddy.
So Dragos.
I've learned as much from Dragos as he's learned from me. I guarantee you that.
Nice.
He's definitely a student of the industry. And
now, are you a mentor of the whiskey drinking or the?
No, we talked.
You talked to PDR.
We talked to PDR. We talked on. We talk and text more than people know.
Yeah, that's good. Good stuff.
Yeah. So Dragos. Yeah, he's right about the same trajectory as me because I'm about a decade in. So when you're 45, you'll be about a decade in.
Yeah.
You'll have a little bit on me, but yeah. What a fucking industry, dude! Like literally changed my life.
Same.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah.
and not just in the sense of like you can make pretty goddamn you can make a decent living being a PDR guy. But also when Don Kavanaugh poked me on the forehead and was like, "Hey, you can just be cool with other dent guys."
Yeah.
That was a magic moment, and that really changed my life because
I'm glad he said that to you, because we all went out for dinner after Kavanaugh's, and you were working like at that Toyota dealership or something. I remember like you were like, should I go? There was like this total uncomfortable vibe about you, like, oh shit, am I gonna get I don't know if you're gonna get in trouble with your employer or
no. I think by the time I had met you, I think I was like just kind of fanboying, like at Don's, like I was pretty fresh, like freshly on my own, and I was like, I can't hang out with these people. Like that's not part of my reality. I'm not ready for that.
Hanging out with celebrities. You're hanging out with celebrities in your mind.
In my own mind, yeah. Like literally, it was.
That's like when people like y'all know I've been friends with Mike Toledo for freaking ages, decades at this point. Sorry. All right, sorry. And I always cracked up when people would like, hey, can you sign my badge? Can you sign my shirt? And Mike's like, what the fuck? Okay. And at the end of the day, we fix dents. We're just normal guys.
Yeah.
I never felt that way. I never felt that way about Mike, or I've never put another dent guy on the pedestal just because they were better at making videos hopefully anyone that's watching here knows that you could walk up to freaking our celebrity here, Jon Videen, or our celebrity Jack Bucknell, or Mike Toledo, or anyone, and fucking have a normal conversation.
Yeah.
And whether it's about raising your kids or car insurance, or renewing your car insurance,
or sleeping in a Holiday Inn Express.
Dude,
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I still remember the first time I met Toledo, and I was in shock. Like, dude, I was like, whoa, holy shit, dude! I fucking see this dude on YouTube. I watched all your videos.
Breathe.
All of them.
Breathe. Multiple times.
Yeah, and that was because
there was no other videos to watch.
No. Well, yeah. Well,
when we started,
yes, but him and
it was him and Sal Contreras.
Him and Sal, yes, correct. But the first. I think it was the first year I went to MT. Was the year with the glue gun in the bar with Vinny.
Oh, with me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the year that Stucky glue gun came out.
Yep. And I remember that, being down there for that, and I remember watching you talking to security. Like, no, dude, it's fine. Like, it'll come right off. Here, pulls the glue off, and they're just like, they were not having it. Like, obviously we all know we're like, it's not a problem, but they are not like, they're like, nah.
Well, Jack, I was a total asshole. I took, I was gluing quarters onto the granite.
I know. I was literally watching it happen. I remember.
Oh, okay.
I was right there going, holy shit. Like,
so that was the year before my first MTE. And I heard about it, and I was like, God damn, I have to fucking Vince is my dude. Like this is my wheelhouse. And same when I heard
they're at a bar.
Same when I heard you on fucking PDR College, Jack. I was like, oh shit. I gotta find this Jack Bucknell guy. We gotta hang out.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it. Holy shit. And then all of a sudden we were working at Tom's, and I'm just like, oh yeah, John, yeah, I've met him before, but
we've met here and there, and then well, that was That's a explosive situation. Listen, guys, if you have a hail job and you want shit to get done, hire Jack or hire me. Do not hire me and Jack.
What do you mean? We both work. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Don't involve any
figure it out, though.
scooters. No scooters.
No scooters.
I think you'll figure it out though, because there was a dynamic duo that we know very well, Wade Hartley and Scott, right?
Doogie.
Yeah, yep.
Now those two top-notch hail guys, like the part of the 1%. You know what I mean? They fly through cars and do excellent clean work.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, they were fucking young and shitheads like myself, and they would fuck off. And even though they were 1%ers where they could freaking smoke cars and get them in and out, they might have lost jobs because they were shitheads on the gig. You know what I mean? They were fucking around too much, which causes distraction at the gig. You know what I mean? And I've never really, this is like a revelation that I'm airing out right here on Dent Nerds.
It's real-time thinking.
Yeah, because I've had a little bit of whiskey. But they might have missed out on opportunities because even though they were great hail techs, they know that, or they
have a certain reputation.
Like, you know what? The reputation is like, those guys are great, but they're going to come here and they're going to distract 10 other guys that are, putting their heads down and trying to work. They're going to be distracted because they're fucking funny as hell and fun to be around. But at the end of the day, we're here to put.
Yeah. Well, listen, there's that balance. Everybody has their own way of thinking. For me personally, I would rather have
bring the party,
cool, fun guys in the environment. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're gonna be fixing thousands of dents every day, regardless. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Now, you can be super serious and chill about it. And look, there's times, like I say, I put my headphones on and don't fuck with me. Like, you're not going to hear a peep out of me for 2 hours straight. I'm going to take my headphones off and go have a cigarette. I'm going to talk shit, have fun, make a few jokes. Then I'm going to put my headphones on and go finish the other half of that roof or hood or whatever I'm fucking working on. And same with Jack. And then, at the end of the day, I mean, there's probably going to be a few fucking bubbles in my drink. That's just, that's the way it's going to go.
Sure.
But I'm still going to, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a hail quote before, but I'm going to show up the next day to work because it's a beautiful thing. So, whatever. I've been blessed with the opportunity to learn this magnificent trade, and
I forgot where I was going with that, so I apologize. I think we got.
Well, I think you were just saying that sometimes crazy can get in the way of opportunities, and for some people, I understand that, and if that's whatever, if that's your way of like, I feel like I work hard, I have fun.
Work hard, play hard.
Well, there's a good balance.
Other people,
there's a good balance. Like when it's time to buckle down and do the work, there's no problem there. Like it's just work mode.
And I guarantee you that was the point with Mikey. Dugat.
I can see that, but I've worked with Dugat.
Yeah.
He's fixed a hail car in this shop right behind me.
Sure.
And he does magnificent work. He's fast as fuck. Great fucking tech.
Yeah.
And also, at the end of the day, he's a great time. He's a good fucking dude to hang out with.
Oh yeah. He was my brother.
So much fun.
Double bonus. See, now that's all.
Yeah, double. That's a double win to me.
That's a win-win all day long to me.
Maybe that was a bad analogy because I'm talking past
but
10 years
no,
ago.
but that is a real thing. That is definitely a real thing. There's definitely people out there that would be like, I would never. I'm like, I'll watch Dent Nerds. I'll fucking subscribe to whatever Dent Reaper Instagram and watch Jon Videen making an ass out of himself. But he's not coming to push hail for me. And I understand that. That's fine. Like, I get it. Like, I don't always put my best foot forward when it comes to online digitality or what have you. Like, I don't really give a fuck. But when it's time to work, it's time to work.
But the people that actually know you know that that's like when it comes down to getting to business, we're getting down to business.
Yeah.
Like there's no But if you didn't know that, you wouldn't know that. Like he just makes funny TikTok videos. Like, well, I mean, like, but like he also does work, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Jack, so like 2 days ago, John like did a group text with myself and my boss, and it was down to business. Jon Videen was saying, "Hey, there's a 12 millimeter mixed in with a 9 millimeter tabs here."
It was a 13 millimeter RS, but anyway.
But whatever. He was all about the business, man. I mean, because there was a technician that got a bag where, whoever was bagging the tabs, someone accidentally or wherever, a 9, whatever it got
mishap.
There was 4 of the same. One was not like the other. One of these tabs is not like the other.
Yeah. And and I wanted to inform you guys so you could double check your inventory or whatever, or just be aware of it. So if you notice it, you can be like, look, just set that one aside or what have you.
Sure. Yep. And take care of the customer 100% and check the inventory. Right? He was down to business. And here I was.
And I sent the same text to Kiko and A1 and Kiko was like, oh yeah, our bad. Like, what? I mean, shit like that's going to happen. And
it's going to happen.
Kiko was like, oh, we'll send him one. We got it. So everything's totally fine. It's just
Yep. But that shit's gonna happen. But when it comes down to it, business is business.
Exactly, business is business. And John like stepped up, and here I was, fucking with him afterwards, like saying all sorts of inappropriate stuff.
But we got to be able to have fun with it too. At the same time, it's like as long as everybody knows the situation, and then we're taking care of the customer first and foremost, and then I mean, we could talk shit. That's fine.
Well, see, Dan Rikiki is talking shit right now.
What does he say? My first conversation with Toledo just finished a conversation about Vince vaping in the paint.
That's a bad story.
Oh no.
So, Grom, usually Grom, the path to Orlando was Grom would fly down to LA. We would jump on the same plane, and then myself and Toledo would fly over to Orlando for MTE. And that was back when, vaping was new, and you had these big old freaking things, and, big old cloud of smoke came around. So I went to the bathroom, and I started vaping. I'm like, oh, look, there's a vent right there. I'll just blow it up the vent, right? They'll never know.
That vent was a smoke detector.
That was a smoke detector, yeah.
I was kidding. Is that really what happened?
So,
no way.
So it was literally, sir, open up the door. Like, sir, you need to open up the door. And the plane is going, right? And I open up the door. He's like, are you smoking in here? I go, no, I'm not smoking in here. I said, what are you doing in here? Smoke alarm's going off. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I go, I hit my vape. He's like, there's no vaping on a plane, right? And like the airline attendants are grabbing the cart service. They're rushing it back and locking it in, and we're going down. It's like,
Yeah.
Because they're thinking there's a freaking fire on the plane.
Oh no.
So I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. I was vaping. I blew it up in the vent, and he's like, there's no vaping on the plane. And then I had the long walk back to my seat, right?
Everybody's looking at you like
everyone's looking at me while the flight attendant's like, just to remind everyone, there is no smoking or vaping on the plane. It is a punishable by a $5,000 fine, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh shit. And I sit down, and Mike's like, that was you, fucker. I go, yeah. It was bad. It was very
this July, coming to a theater near you, Samuel L. Jackson and Vince D'Alessandro in Vapes on a Plane.
Yeah. It was quite embarrassing. So, thank you, Dan, for taking me down memory lane with that one.
Vapes, motherfucker, do you use it?
Yeah.
Why are you yelling? I'm Samuel L. Jackson. This is how I talk. But actually, though, like when that was like a new thing, like it was like a unthought, like you, like I've never smoked, but like that was never a thing. Like you wouldn't think of like that as like, oh, there's smoking and there's vaping, like two different, completely different things.
Completely different.
Oh, you're on a plane. You don't smoke. Oh, vape? It's like the safe alternative. Whatever. But
and there was people vaping all over the planes before they kind of like cracked down on it. And then when they cracked down on it, that's when I'm like, all right, I'm going to be sneaky and go to the bathroom about it.
Dude, they used to smoke cigarettes on a plane. Dude, doctors used to smoke cigarettes while performing surgery.
Yes.
Let's everybody just calm down. Okay. Everybody just calm down. The plane's not going to go down because Vinny had a fucking hit of his vape. Well, he's just trying to cover up the fart smell. It's fine.
Yeah. Which wallet's yours, Jack? The one that says badass motherfucker on
it. Yeah, motherfucker.
Rikiki's chiming in. He says, anytime, Vinny. Anytime. He can throw you under the bus. He'll gladly oblige.
Yeah. All right, this time
smoke him if you got him, says Drago.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Love it.
Hey, we got to do our draft here.
All right.
The old man's bedtime. But
it is getting late. We give Armijo. Right, yeah, you head out. I'm gonna hit up Armijo. Hurry.
I'll be right back as well.
Oh, I'll just fly solo, Jack. That's fine. You know what? You know what people love in a podcast is just listening to one guy rant about nothing, because two people leave at the same motherfucking time, and then you gotta just handle it yourself, and that's fine. I can do that. Man, you know what was crazy today? Today, I had 2 retail jobs, just random phone calls, scheduled them out, and they both happened to land today. And they were both of them were previous customers. And one was from like 5 years ago, and one was like 3 years ago. But they were both named Matt. So it was Matt Day, and now, so Matt's today lifted me up, and now I'm waiting on another Matt who said he was going to be here shortly after 6, and it's, I don't know what time, his time, way after that, and Matt Armijo is dragging his feet in a way that can't really be comprehended. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've been prouder of Matt Armijo.
I don't have any words for that. Fuck around and find out, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
He's the most interesting man in the world, so he's probably doing some pretty interesting shit.
Of course.
And it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Drago says it's 11 o'clock at his house. So that means it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at his house. I said we're gonna start it at 6 Pacific. He said I'll be a little bit late. It is now almost 8 Pacific.
Yeah,
and
dude, he's probably playing like pickleball or something. I don't know. FaceTime is nice.
Yeah.
He's either playing pickleball or watching the Dixie Chicks like nobody knows.
Yeah, it's true. It's fair.
All right, we'll just start the draft without him. You know what?
Okay.
He'll have to get the scrap.
So what's the parameters? Is it hail technicians or is it or
anybody? You get a 4-man team. You get a 4-man team, and you got to pick whoever you want. Now,
in their prime or like right now?
I think right now. I think we got to say right now.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
That's
All right, fair enough.
I think we got to say right now.
Question.
And, we don't have a predetermined draft order selected. I would normally say the first pick goes to the guest. So,
Come on.
Do you want the first pick, Vinny, or should I defer to Jack? Or
I'm
I'll
good
take
to
it.
defer.
Yeah, no. Give the guest this way.
Okay, hold on.
The guest gets it.
Let me turn up my phone.
The first
We gotta do it.
draft pick.
The pick is in, and Vince D'Alessandro ready to make the first pick of the 2024 PDR draft. Vince, who's it going to be? Who's your top pick for your squad 2024 PDR draft?
All right. Do I have to wait the 10 minutes like they do in the real draft?
No, you're not on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
on
pick
the
is in.
All right.
So many choices.
First pick. I'm gonna go with Michael Dugat.
Wow, he takes Michael Dugat, number one pick, buddy. You did it. You know what he would say? Yeah. He would totally say, yeah. Man, that is
god damn.
That is some primetime shit.
He is gonna be fucking so excited.
Ecstatic. He should be. He should be out.
He should be.
Let's go to Dugat now and his family. Oh that is awesome. I love it. Oh, look at this. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Just in time for the first round, Matt Armijo joins us. You only missed the first pick.
Dude, he was definitely playing pickleball.
Michael Dugat with his first pick for the 2024 PDR draft.
Who the fuck picked that?
That's Vinny.
Hey,
That's
Vinny.
Vinny's squad.
I've been drinking.
Woo!
Okay, can I revert back?
No, yeah, the pick is locked in, bud. You can't redo. There's no redos.
All right.
That's hilarious.
No
All right, Jack, you're up.
backsies.
You're Jack.
Jack, hold on, Jack, hold on. We got to get it.
Don't jack it up now, Jack. Get it right. We can't hear
The
it.
pick is in, and Jack Bucknell with the second pick in the 2024 PDR draft selects.
I am going with the Mr. Bryce Kelly.
Ah.
Let's go!
Oh, Bryce Kelly! Everybody's no doubt number one pick.
Yep,
Somehow Vinny over. I don't know how he missed it, but
I did it. Fucking
clearly Clearly,
I get it.
the odds-on favorite for the number 1 pick would have been Bryce Kelly. Somehow, Vinny had too many whiskeys and just slept on it. Hey, and no offense to Michael Dugat. You know what? In the long run, you never know. Michael
Mike is a
Dugat
great
might
tech.
be.
He's the Patrick Mahomes, man. I'm telling you, he does big stuff too.
All he does is win, no matter what.
That's right.
Let's give Dugart and Bryce Kelly a fucking round of applause.
Yes,
All the way
absolutely.
around.
Hey, to be
what
in
happened
the
to me,
first
though?
round, and we lost Armijo. He just disappeared. Now he's
3
back.
minutes in. There we go.
Jeez Louise. Armijo, are you ready, or do I need to? Should I go third, or how do you want to work this?
I'm ready. I think.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get your sounder.
can't hear it.
Right.
We can't hear that.
Right. We
You
can't
can't hear that?
No.
Hold
not
it
at
up
all.
to your ear. The
It's kind of
microphone's in
shitty.
your ear.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me make sure my audio settings are correct here. Oh, it switched to my AirPods. We need this. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's try again.
Okay. We heard it.
Full send.
All right.
All right,
The
my
pick is
first
in.
round pick. I'm picking Joe Garcia.
Woo!
That's so obvious over there.
Out of California.
Yeah.
Oh, West Coast in the house.
Oh,
Damn.
Hot diggity.
Good.
I don't know if you
Stay
happen
in-
to
stay
see.
The California love, Matt Armijo sticks with his liberal cunt state and goes with Joe Garcia.
say what
It's
you
not a
want.
reflection of the picker or the pickee, just the state they live in, to be clear.
Freedom doesn't matter. He's just going with it.
Hey, dude, we have one season, and it's as beautiful and sunny. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, if there was
Try-
5 other states like Southern California, I wouldn't be here. Yeah.
Rise in excessive taxes.
Kind of bullshit. Then he knows. Hey, so
Pay for that
for
weather.
reals though, Joe's up there. I think he's underrated. Most people,
Yes,
don't
No,
realize.
no, he's
He's
a
a killer.
special kind of gangster.
He's a
Yeah.
baller.
No doubt.
He is a
Yeah,
baller.
he did a Rivian for Mike. I don't know, about 6 weeks ago, and I'm sure you guys seen it. 100% glue, not one push. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I saw it in person. It was crinkled and on a body line in the corner, no access. I mean, everything about it was terrible. Yeah, he does some really good repairs. So that's my first pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt, and he does a great job describing it too. If you
Yeah.
watch the Den Time podcast when him and Mike are together, or just any of his Instagrams or what have yous.
Well, on that specific show, they talk about that with Keith on the show as well. It's a fun killer episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
So
sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. Love Joe.
tune
Yeah,
very
in.
humble.
Yeah.
Very humble.
I guess
And-
I missed that episode of PDR. So PDR College has a couple new episodes out, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Is Joe going to be at their? They have an event coming up, correct?
Yeah, they have a
Sacramento. PDR College is doing one.
Advanced
Yeah,
skills
I know.
seminar.
advanced skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep.
Is Joe going to be there?
They're saying that there's a special guest from Europe is their tagline.
Okay.
Joe's not from Europe. He's from Southern California. Could be confused for Mexico, but definitely not Europe.
I don't see it. Garcia. Anyway, Joe Garcia, Danny Evo, absolute killer. If you're not following him on Instagram, you're missing
Yeah,
out. And
Killer.
great pick. Great
shot.
pick.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a big pick.
yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Mad respect for Joe. Mad respect.
Oh, and the pick is in. Jon Videen has made his picks for the 2024 PDR draft. First round pick selects Don Kavanaugh. Big Crab, Minnesota. That mofo.
All right.
Hey.
My life.
Down with Dent Crab.
Changed my life, and I'll never ever forget it. He pulled me out. He red pilled me, as you might say. He took me out of the don't talk to strangers, stranger danger. He brought me into the light and showed me the world of amazing and cool ass motherfuckers like everybody on this show, everybody watching this show, and I couldn't. There's no way I could fucking love you, Don. So yeah.
Wow. Are you?
And he's
To Don.
a killer.
To Don.
To Don. Oh, that's my favorite beer. 805. Good stuff. You know that beer was made for women? It used to have a white label.
This just in, folks. Jon Videen spits up all over his computer.
Wow.
Woo!
You know you're drinking pussy beer. Oh, yeah, big pick, bro.
I don't believe it.
Enjoy your chick beer. Did you drink that when you went to the Dixie Chicks concert? Is that...
True story. They were marketing that to women, and I don't know why. It's fucking great beer. 805 is really good. I love it. Maybe
It must be the plastics. I heard that on Joe Rogan. It's the plastics that make you like that beer.
Yeah, it shrinks your taint.
I love that Armijo has definitely heard the same Joe Rogan episode I'm referencing.
Yeah, after my wife, I made my wife listen to it. After she listened to it,
Taint Shrinker Ale.
She bust out the ruler. She measured me. True story.
All right, everybody stay tuned for Dent Nerds After Dark. We'll get into that story, but I think it's time for the second round.
Damn it.
Vinny started with Michael Dugat, and everybody wants to know what's gonna be next.
I know he needs to get his brother. Pick his brother.
Okay.
Brother from
I mean,
I'm not going that direction. I'm going to the guru himself. Gene Fetty.
Let me go to my war room and make some adjustments.
Yes.
Guys,
good choice.
Figure it out.
Good choice.
So Gene
Fetty.
Gene Easy. That's what we call him. Gene Easy. I'm going with Gene Easy.
Steal of the draft. The steal of the draft.
Yes.
Fucking A, me and my
unspoken hero.
Whew.
I threw you off your game right there, John.
Great pick. AAI Events.com if you guys want to see him live.
Next Thursday, if you're in the DFW area, get your ass down here.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
All right, so I threw John off. Jack, you ready?
Jack's ready. He's never looked. He is definitely not mom's spaghetti. He is ready. He's never seemed more confident in his life. I mean, you couldn't find a fat enough chick to make him seem ready.
Jesus Christ.
The pick is in. Jack, who's it gonna be?
Jack Bucknell would like to select Mr. Jon Videen for round 2.
The multi-ring, the Tom Brady of PDR, who has more championships than Jon Videen.
Ring.
You know, he may be, a top dog, but I think he just tests well. Jack.
Oh,
He's one of those guys that just
Oh!
does really good at testing. I don't think he's.
Wow.
Shade being
Oh, damn.
He's very well tested.
by Get a Grip. And how appropriate is that? Because all he does is hold fucking umbrellas that throw shade. Perfectly,
John's on a
perfectly
good one.
done.
That is a good one.
God damn. That was fucking fire. Nice.
Throwing
I like
shade.
that. Woo!
Whee! I cannot wait to see Jon Videen kick your ass.
I cannot wait to see I cannot wait to see the AI clips of this fucking episode.
Flip it.
Woo!
John,
Clip it.
I watched him in at Anson, and they did that Dent trials. Oh, man, he was done literally half an hour extra time. Like he was done in I think an hour and a half.
Dude,
He was done in an hour, and he
I
kind of
swear
felt
to God, he was
guilty, so he
clipping
fucked
his
around.
toenails. He was clipping his toenails after he finished his dent.
Yeah,
He was
done in
he had
yeah.
shit to do.
Yeah, no,
He's impressive.
he's impressive.
You know what? I'm right there with you, Matt. When you train all year long and you with the same dent,
Yep.
I mean, you have the cannon. Are
I don't know though.
And
If
I
I
get
did
He
it.
that
doesn't
every-
do it
I-
all year. He's
if I did it all year, I
he
still
runs
don't know
a
I could do what he
business,
does.
guys.
yeah, I
He
couldn't
runs
do it either.
A
I don't
fucking
know.
business. He makes money fixing dents. Like that's
Yeah.
how
Is
he
it-
feeds his family.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are
He's
you on
not
Jack's side?
shooting air cannons into dents into cars every day. I mean, definitely more than anybody else. Probably.
You think this choice was an accident?
No.
No.
We're trying to talk you down, Jack.
Exo
We're
what?
trying to talk
Talking
you
about the
down.
mistake you
I
may
know.
have made.
Exo
I know.
what?
I know.
X what? Accident. Okay.
Heyo.
But
Hilarious.
in all fairness, Jon, super nice guy. Awesome,
Oh.
awesome technician.
Awesome, dude.
Oh, dude, and if you can catch him after he's done competing and have a couple of Heinekens with him, he's he's a great
Well,
dude to hang out with.
so
too.
I took the Dent Olympics training course with him and Dave Streen, and we started the dent on our own methods. However, you think that you would fix a dent, and then you go through the course with Jon and Streen talking about it. It was fucking like not even comparable. Like I felt like fucking new age tech versus fucking like next level tech. Like it was seriously like I thought I was doing fucking good. No.
Yeah.
And then
Nope. Wrong. Yeah.
so after that course, Jack, what would you say? Like, do you think your ability to get laid went up by how much?
500.
Oh wait, that's not what that course is about. Your ability to fix a Dent Olympics dent went up by how much?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends. You make more money
That's like
faster. Strippers
both,
are fucking not that cheap. So whatever.
Now, Jack, after that course,
It is what it is.
Jack, I got a serious question for you. How many Dent Olympics did you enroll yourself in after taking that course?
None. I just get paid for my dents now.
Ah.
But the course was how to win the Dent
The
Olympics.
pick is in. The pick
Not done.
is in, and it's time for Matt Armijo to pick for the second round.
All right. My second pick is a gentleman named Ken Clark, Man of Steel.
And Kenny has to walk away. You can't believe he stole that pick from out from under him.
Good
Oh,
choice, my
goodness.
friend. Good choice.
Let's
Good
let's
choice.
talk more about the Man of Steel.
I think
he's using framing racks and glue stacks, and I mean this dude is off the chain. If you guys have never seen Ken Clark, the Man of Steel on YouTube, you're missing
Fantastic.
out. You should
Yep.
totally check that out.
Discount Dents. That's probably the only complaint I have is his business name. You need to
Yeah,
change
that's
that shit.
Collision Techniques says, bring out the table saws.
No
He's
shit,
a beast.
right? Yep.
Yeah, another Californian. Yeah, just point that out. Staying in Cali.
Oh, yeah. Keep it Cali. All right. Well, we'll see if he selects Snoop Dogg in the third round. I'm all Minnesota right now. I could.
I know who.
Choose
I know who.
I
Where
could
you
stay
going?
there, but I'm not going to.
What are you gonna do?
I have
Choose
to.
yourself?
No, I only have one pick. It's me. It's Don.
Q.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Don't fuck up my. Well, don't
bitch,
fuck
don't
up
kill my
vibe.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. All right.
What happened to
Carry
myself?
on.
I think picking John Hiley for his second.
Steal of the draft.
You're gonna actually. John's coming to the open house, so you guys are missing out.
Oh shit! I'll be there.
Oh, and here we are, the second round.
Good morning, guys. Back in the heck.
Oh, Jesus Christ! With YouTube and their autoplay. Oh, hey Nick.
What up?
Oh
You
shit!
need some help,
What's going on?
You're
Are you
okay.
freaking out, man?
bro? Put down the light bulb. Is everything okay? Your eyes are too wide. Is everything all right? You look so scared.
You're
so
muted.
Scared. Now he looks angry. Are you farting or
Thanks for you. Yes. So I'm calling the squad to help me out on the third round, but we still have.
Shit.
All right. Well, with the second round, 2024 PDR draft, Jon Videen selects Cliff Ramadin. Motherfucker is a killer. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it but me.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker's a killer. And yeah, he's been through it with me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't get me wrong, everybody here would have been selected on my team, but you know,
My boy's giving me shit because I didn't have enough time to prepare.
yeah, well,
You're on the right podcast.
yeah. This is how we do it around here. Just shoot from the
Last
hip.
minute as fuck. Yeah.
Shoot from the hip. That's how we do it.
All right. You ready?
You ready?
Yep. Well, it's funny you started off with the Cliffs. The Cliff, because I'm going to Cliff. Cliff Ram or Cliff.
With Hong Kong getting ready to launch.
What is going on?
Goddamn.
What are you doing?
It's auto playing everything. I just want this one sound.
You got
We don't want to talk
Glidewell
about
on the line?
Bitcoin right now.
All right, I'm going
Not right now.
Clifton Atkins.
Oh, Cliff and Cliff back to back.
Oh.
Son of a bitch,
That's
dude.
why I was
That's
shocked
a
when you
good
said
pick.
Cliff.
That's a good fucking pick. Clifton
Yeah.
Atkins, world-renowned hail tech.
World renowned, another 1%er at Hail Tech. Used to travel all over the country. Now he's just making his living down here without any problems. First.
So who do you got on your squad right now? You got
Got
Duke,
the
yeah.
got,
That's
Right?
his first
Buddy
pick.
huh?
and Atkins.
Yes.
That's a solid squad. That's a
So far.
solid fucking squad.
You're
I
right.
like it.
4 rounds,
Like
right?
it a lot.
Look, the war party's going on. They're looking up their technicians right
Oh
now.
no, I'm writing down.
Yeah.
I'm writing down everyone's picks.
Oh,
Oh.
you got all right.
Keeping
Good,
track
good,
of you
good
fools.
call. Good
You're
call.
prepared. Got it. All right. Thanks for your help, war party. You're welcome.
Yeah. Jack is doing his best. Why can't I think of the fucking guy's name right now? Who's this guy? The
dab, motherfucking dab it on.
Yeah, Superman #1, Carolina Panthers. Come on.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Because I totally know this guy now. You're talking football references. Yeah, I totally know.
Cam.
Who this guy is.
He's doing his best. Cam Newton. He's
Cam
got his beats on. He's coming into the stadium hot. With his beats on, and he's ready to make his third
My
pick.
AirPods are dying because we've been on.
The pick is in, and with the third round of the 2024 PDR draft, Jack Bucknell selects. He can't.
So he's prepared.
He can't decide. He can't decide.
Mike Toledo.
Oh, Mike Toledo!
Yeah.
Why? How did he make it into the third fucking round? That is preposterous. Steal of the draft.
Going with the line board guy, huh?
Yeah. Suck on that, California.
Yeah.
Suck on that. Now what are you going to do? You're going to have to shift or shuffle.
Lines don't lie.
You should
Welcome to California.
You should have thought of
make
that.
Make sure you write that down.
Write that one
down. Hey, Jack, who's your first pick again?
You heard of that guy, right?
What's your first and second pick?
Nobody remembers.
Jack doesn't remember.
No. So Jon Videen.
That's right.
Okay.
Heard of him?
You've heard of him?
Bryce Kelly was his first.
Yeah. And
Bryce. He forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
No.
Jack does have a pretty killer squad.
He does. Not as good as mine, but good. It's good. And then you got Mike.
Fading Jon Videen, Bryce Kelly, and Mike Toledo. Your squad sucks.
Nah, Mike's there for the video. I get it. To document this shit.
Only for the video.
Yeah, Mike's just for the video.
Yeah. Killer tech. And also going to document you to tell you that he's a fucking killer tech because he is a killer tech.
Oh my god.
Primo.
This is way more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a lot of fun.
Hey, John, don't hide it, divide it. What you got, dude? Pass it over here.
Let's
Berbangos, baby. All the Berbangos.
baby.
You're gonna have to go back and watch because you were late.
God damn, I'm gonna have to make another fun cocktail. All right, talk me into it. I
think my lineup, dude. My lineup's looking pretty good, though. You say what you want.
What do you got?
Yeah.
What do you got next?
Yeah. If you like finishing second.
What do you got next? The pick is in. It's time for Matt Armijo.
All right, I'm staying in California. Staying in Cali. My third pick is going to be Sal. Dent Dial Sal. Look at Vinny. Hey, I'm hiring him for. I'm picking him on the team for his work.
We're talking now, not when they were in their prime.
Jesus Christ!
Wow. Hey, listen. He's a great tech. He's done a lot of amazing things for the industry.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we have time. Like, I feel like you should have taken a lot more time to set that pick up. Like, you probably had to R&I a few things, set up a few fucking contraptions in order to make that pick.
But did the dent get fixed?
Hey, listen, I have Joe Garcia, Ken Clark, and I got Sal. I mean, that's a solid lineup there.
That's a very solid lineup, my friend.
You're fixing big dents. All them. You need a hail guy to kind of round it off.
That's a good point. Oh, dude, but California doesn't have any hail guys. It isn't hail here. Fuck.
Speaking of hail guys,
that's a good point.
Oh, and the foreshadowing finally comes to fruition as everybody was made aware of what my third round pick was going to be, and none of you motherfuckers jumped on it. You all got fucking hosed. I take Antonio Quiroz of Q Dent Repair.
All right.
Q. I did say Q. I did say Q.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
say
tried
Q.
to fucking bamboozle me. You tried to bamboozle me, but Jack and Armijo were not smart enough to figure it out. And now I got the killer squad: Kavanaugh, Cliff, and Q. Oh man, I feel good about this.
I see a pattern developing here.
Yeah.
You got Minnesota. You got the West Coast.
Yeah, everybody's kind of keeping it local, but not Jack. Jack is all over the map.
Yeah.
So are you. You got Texas and Tech. Oh, you got a couple Texas boys.
I got Gene.
And then you got
Well,
Gene.
yeah, he was kind of like Colorado, Texas. So yeah.
Yeah, but he grew up in Texas.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on. I need a minute.
All right, it's the fourth and final round here, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't know how many were going. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow. You didn't pick your favorites first?
Well,
you
throw
thought
in
you
a
had
hail
some
guy.
sleepers?
You throw a hail guy. I had to throw a hail guy in there, but I would have swapped out Sal for this other person. Fuck.
Oh, no. He fades Sal
Damn.
immediately after picking him.
I would have put Sal, in fourth. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm almost there. I'm debating between their numbers right now.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Look, Vinny, you were on my list, and then fucking Glidewell bailed on the show. So now
He bailed. He had
It
better
would have
things
been.
to do.
It would actually. We need to. What we need to do is text Glidewell. What are his picks?
What is his picks? Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't know the show, like just for reference, like just to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Hey Siri,
That's
send Mike Glidewell a message.
Suck it, Trebek.
What are your top 4 picks for the PDR draft 2024?
We need it now.
Send it. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to go down south, too. I'm going to go down south.
South.
I need some music.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, why don't you hear about Hong Kong going to war?
The pick is in, and Vince is ready.
Pablo Roca.
Oh, PDR
Out of Mexico City.
Man, it's south.
Pablo Roca.
Wow.
Nice.
Hey, where
Pablo's a gangster, dude?
They were there in Vegas, right, Vinny?
He was in Vegas and
The Plaza.
Yeah, and he
Yep.
was out there in Orlando. He's been competing. And he hangs out with what's his name in Southern California? I forgot his name. He went to the tech meetup.
Manny.
Manny, yes.
Yeah.
Well, not Manny. Not Manny.
Not
PDR Manny.
Manny from Cali. Manny from fucking Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Yep.
No, that's a different.
No, different.
Manny.
No, that's different. Hold on, let me look up Manny's handle here.
You're thinking of Manny from California?
No.
And
there's a
Digest
couple.
Manny?
There is a couple. You know who he is.
I gotta
Matt.
take a leak. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Bear with me for a second. A little bit slow these days. Not Manny's PDR up in Orange County, but
I know who you're talking about there. Yeah.
it's the other Manny, HDR Dent guy.
Oh, yeah. Yep. No.
So, but Pablo Roca out of Mexico City, I mean that kid is a stud. He is fixing really clean work. I'll take him.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You guys have no idea who I'm talking about. That's okay.
I actually don't know. But dude, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. You have your like. All right. So like, how do you know this technician specifically? Like, or like, give me a little backstory. Like, yeah.
Well, Pablo, I met through Paul Lukes that works in Orange County in California.
Okay.
And Paul Lukes showed up at my shop one day. He's like, "Hey, you sell the doodah, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on in. I'll get you a doodah." He goes, "Oh!" He was blown away. He's like, "You're Vince from PDR Tool Time." I'm like, "Yeah. Do you want the doodah or not?" Right? So from that day forward, Paul Lukes, and he's from Bolivia originally. And he lives in Newport Beach, California, and does really good work and all that stuff. And he's got a bunch of accounts. And from that day forward, for 3 years straight, he showed up at my shop 3 days a week, getting advanced training from me. And I never
shit.
For it, but he would come and he'd watch me. He would sit there for hours, just sitting there watching me fix dents. And we developed a friendship. He's like, "You need to meet my guy, Pablo Roca, down in Mexico City." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And I started following him on Instagram and Facebook, and Pablo was like the real deal. In Mexico, I mean, they're probably getting like 5 pesos to fix a dent, right? But he does really good work and really clean work, and
yeah, he does. And do you want to know what else, Vince? Jack Bucknell has lost a competition against fucking Pablo. And he doesn't even fucking realize what a piece of shit. This motherfucker won the Vegas fucking relay.
He did.
He beat the shit out of the Dent Nerds, and Jack doesn't even have the fucking sportsmanship to realize that he got his ass kicked.
Right. And not only that, but Jack took the course. He took the course to win the damn Olympics, and he still didn't win.
God damn. I swear, I'm calling.
All I know is
I am
skill
calling
got
John
better.
and Mary Jane Bucknell. I mean, I have been prouder. I guarantee they have been prouder as well. Pablo is a goddamn killer.
Call it on mine right now.
Hey,
fucking do it.
hey, Jack, I have a quick question about your seminar. I do want to go back to that. What did Dave stream? What did he have to bring to the table for this seminar? I'm being serious. Like, what input did he bring to this seminar? John, you still there?
So like he was talking about so like theory and like whatnot, like so like tool axis and whatnot. So
okay, that's very political answer.
He was selling tools. No, actually, he wasn't. He actually no, because all the tools that were used were not anything that Dave sells.
Okay.
Wow.
At all.
Wow.
Seriously.
More shade being thrown by the umbrella guy. Who's surprised?
Hey, one more connection. One more connection with Pablo.
All right, so here we are.
Pablo works with Q up in Minnesota.
He does. He's been here. He's been here in this garage, and I was honored to have him here. And he whatever, he has visa limitations and this and that, so he can only stay for short stints.
That's my pick, and I'm sticking to it. Matt, you're up.
That's a fucking great pick. And I love it.
Matt.
No.
I'm
waiting for the music. I'm waiting for the introduction.
It's Jack's turn.
We're trying to skip Jack.
Jeez, I skipped right over you, Jack. I'm sorry.
He's got such good talent. He doesn't need a fourth.
With the final pick. His final pick in this 2024 PDR draft, Jack Bucknell selects He can't pick. He's torn. Everybody, the war room is filled with drama as Jack Bucknell's head is about to fucking explode. Please, Jack, don't fucking die on us tonight. Just pick somebody so we can all go to bed.
All right. Jack Bucknell, 4th round draft pick. Would like
Can
to
I
announce.
guess? Izzy Dents? Izzy?
Close. I feel like you might be onto something here.
No. First off, fuck off. Second off, I'm gonna hit it strong. Dave Shalott.
Oh, Big Dent Dave! Boom!
I thought about him.
Great fucking pick.
Yeah.
It's a great pick. It's a great pick.
He's going to be out half the season, though. He's going to be busy traveling the world, so you're not going to have him half the year.
Because he's going to be killing them fucking dents so fucking fast, he doesn't need to work all fucking year.
Okay.
Bam!
All right.
Hey, Jack, I don't know if you know this, but wholesale is dead, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you would
Bring
pick
it
him.
on, baby. Bring it on.
I don't know why you would. That's preposterous. Absolutely. We lost Vince. Vince left the fucking podcast when you said Dave Shalott.
He's like, I am out. Fuck this.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't
Fuck
believe
you
it.
guys.
That's it. I'm done.
He's
That's
like,
it. I'm
you
done.
sons of bitches. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Screw you. I'm getting home.
While we're waiting, what are we doing with these picks? Are you going to have a fantasy like point?
I don't think like anything's really gonna come of it. It's just for fun, just to like whatever. You can pick Izzy if you want. Like you're not gonna. There's no money on the line.
No. I know who Matt's looking at. He's looking at Peterson Dent Repair.
Yes. Yes. How did you guess?
North California.
Yes. 100%.
I can think of someone in California you should pick.
Oh, I have him. I'm ready for your music.
He's ready. He's already ready. I have a sneaking.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Matt, are you coming to the open house?
Yeah, I'll be there.
You are.
Next week. I'm not gonna be like these pussies over here because I go to watch a bunch of donkeys.
That's the you're gonna get right there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
for you.
I'll be there.
You still have his cutout there?
Huh?
Hell no.
Do you still have the cutout of Armijo?
We should.
That we had last year?
Yeah.
You remember the cardboard cutout we had last year?
Do I show up have darts thrown at it?
There's a life-size cutout of Matt Armijo that said, I love the Dixie Chicks.
I seen it.
I might have to go looking for it. I'm not sure where it is. That you guys got your cowboy hats from last time, so I don't have those anymore.
Oh, that's good to know.
No.
Yeah.
Wrong Dave.
Yeah, we were talking about string at some point. I don't know.
That's why. Oh, you're missing the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Perfection.
Now your fingers are not that big, right?
What?
Look at how big your fingers are in that. You had like sausages for fingers in that. It was like, what is going on with Matt's hands? No, they're normal size.
Opposite of handsy.
Listen.
Yeah.
Even if I fuck with my boys, I try to hook them up a little bit in other ways. So now, whenever Armijo goes to Anson, all the chicks are gonna be like, God damn, goddamn big hands. I gotta see.
I'm gonna bring my 805 with me.
Your girl beer. Your girl beer.
Oh, Jack.
All right, I feel like we have to do it again.
Yes.
Do it.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Yes.
The pick is in, and Matt Armijo's ready to make his final pick of the 2024 PDR draft. Who's it going to be?
Well, I'm staying in California, and my fourth and final pick is Shane
Roses!
Rosa.
BKW! Let's go!
Yep, staying in the left liberal purple hair state. All four
Bryce
picks.
Kelly West, I call him. Bryce Kelly West is what I call Shane Roses.
Why is the hair got to be purple?
Everybody here has purple hair.
Are you presupposing the hair color?
Don't assume. Don't assume his gender.
Exactly.
Yeah, does
Whoa. Did you just say his gender? How dare you?
Oh,
assume that?
there.
What does Shane identified as these days?
What happened?
Like a right front fender?
Bonnet.
That's a good guess.
It's a wing.
What does Shane,
I know that's a wing, but
what does Shane identify as?
oh Jesus Christ!
Shane's
right
identifying.
I said like a right front
badass
fender
motherfucking dent guy. He's identifying as a badass motherfucking dent guy. I mean, if you've ever seen
now I say that out of love
and not shat your pants.
Oh yeah,
I love.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong. Like
myself and
this
Shane, we go back
motherfucker
years.
He pulls shit off that motherfuckers should not pull off.
So I got a funny story about Shane.
Oh Jesus.
So we were at MTE like 6-7 years ago, and we go out to the clubs, and he loses his freaking driver's license. Right?
I heard this story.
Right? And we got to fly back to California like 2 days later. He's like, "Oh shit, what am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to get past TSA." So he fires a call over to his wife, say, "Hey, send me the passport. Send me my passport." She overnights his passport to him. Right? He gets that. We go out to another club the next night. Boom, passport gone.
Oh,
my man.
So now you got five hungover dent guys showing up at TSA at Orlando, and you know what TSA at Orlando is, right?
A dream.
It's a shit show, right?
A dream called a nightmare.
Shit show 100.
And they're all panicking. I'm like, you know what? I'll handle this. I go up to the supervisor.
I'm the guy with the vape pen.
Yeah,
I got this.
pretty much. I go, hey,
What's up?
we're all hungover. This guy, he lost his passport. Can you get us through? He's like, come with me. We bypassed all the line, all the way up. It didn't matter if you had clear or TSA pre-check or nothing. We just bypassed everything, and he goes, go right through there. Because, I mean, Shane Rosas, despite the name, is like he's the whitest of white guys. He's like whiter than Jon Videen, if that's possible.
That's
Right?
impossible.
That's really white.
Hold on, impossible. Whiter than me?
He is.
That's pretty fucking white.
Well, John, you're kind of you kind of have a blue hue to you. You're so white, but
Bro, I have yellow tape over my light so I don't look so white.
He does. I can vouch for this. He's gonna pull that tape out.
Look at
that light.
Yeah.
I put tape over it because I look like a goddamn
goddess,
fucking wall walker.
The goddess.
Goddess. Same thing, whatever.
That's the original
What do they call
PDR
him?
light right there.
White walker.
Yeah.
What do they call him? Anyway, doesn't matter. Continue your story, Vince.
Okay.
Jesus
You're at
Christ.
TSA.
I'll be right back.
Matt's like, I'm fucking out.
I'm out.
I'm fucking leaving.
I'm too sober for
Fuck
this
you
conversation.
guys. God damn it. He's like, I'm going to get 2 bottles of fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Both. both of them.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's grabbing 2 of them. So, anyways,
That's fair.
continue, Vinny.
No, that's the story. I'm sticking to it.
He went to TSA.
I get it.
Yeah, he bypassed the supervisor.
like-
bypassed the whole line. And he goes, just walk right through. So that made me
Let him
believe
through.
that I should.
They
not
let him through. Do you want to know why? Because he's Bryce Kelly West. He's a goddamn gangster.
Yes.
And if you follow his Instagram and you see the repairs he's doing, you would know. You would know. He's just pure awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, Shane's the real deal. Even though he uses lines to fix dents, he's the real deal.
Wait.
Hold
on, time out.
Yeah.
Back up.
Whoa,
Ruin it.
He uses lines.
He does.
Does he even see
What
dents,
a
bro?
fucking loser! Why would he use lines? Why? Oh my god! That's not real. Nah.
Lies.
I don't believe that for a
Lines
second.
don't lie, right?
Yeah, well, until you back him up,
Yeah.
30 feet, so whatever, but whatever.
Yeah. I've never lied either.
We'll just call him Tony Montana, right? I always tell
I
the truth.
don't
Even when I
rest my
lie.
balls for no one. Nobody.
I always
I
tell
don't
the
do
truth.
fog, okay? I don't do fog,
I
okay?
don't do that.
You want to do the fog, you do the fog. I don't do fog.
Fucking nailed it.
So, hey, John, is there anyone watching this, or are we just a bunch of drunken assholes?
There's at least 6 people watching. There's at least 2 more people watching than are on the show.
How many people are watching? Comment below. Like, I want to see who's actually watching. That's actually interesting.
Oh, we got
Ryan
a
man.
Shuddy.
Whoop, whoop.
We got a Collision Technic. We got a Rick.
Woo!
We got an Alex.
Alex, yeah, boy.
Dragos hasn't commented in a while. He's probably gone.
Yeah, he's headed to bed.
It's pretty late over on the East Coast.
There's
we got
one.
a better repair.
Whoop, whoop.
What up? What up? See, we got people. We got people.
Oh, thanks for hanging out.
I still haven't even. I don't even know who my 4th round pick is going to be.
Yeah, come on. I got to go to bed. I'm old.
Let's go.
I'm old, 50.
Yeah, you got to make this pick. Then you can go to bed and we'll take this offline.
I'm struggling between 2 people, and I know what I have to do.
The fucking chop.
It's a hard decision, but
Hold on. We want one from the heart.
this is from the heart. The 4th and final pick, 2024 PDR draft. Jon Videen selects John Scotto.
Oh!
RPM Dent Repair. Let's fucking go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
A+ guy. A+ tech. Absolutely. Yep.
I call him Bryce Kelly unpublished. So,
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
But he's been publishing more and more. But hell of a dent guy, hell of a guy, and yeah, he was one of the first guys I ever met at a dent event.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of us knew each other from Adam, and he was always just a cool ass motherfucker.
Where was that?
At his meetup.
It was in Ohio. I'll just say it was in Ohio.
Oh, okay. Well, no.
I'm pretty sure you were there too. Were you there, Vinny?
No, I was not in Ohio. No,
But
I was not.
in what is it, 2020, you had a meetup at Scotto's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was on the fence about going to that.
Yeah, you missed it, dude. That was a
I know,
great
I
fucking
know,
meetup.
I know.
Vinny
I
was
remember
there.
that.
That's when the world
Yeah.
shut down. After that,
Dude,
I
I got to
know.
time out.
That's why I was on the fence about it. I was like, I don't know, like how everything's gonna go.
I got
like,
to work alongside Vinny, Kavanaugh, Scotto, all on the same day. Scotto had some shit he needed to fucking get done before the event
that
to get
quarter
out of the
panel
shop.
smash that Gene like presented, like
Yeah. He did that.
Yeah,
he did that huge Denali, or was it a Denali or Suburban? Doesn't matter. Big ass quarter panel smash.
Yeah,
but
that was
the
gnarly.
day before the event was really the magic for me. I got to work, like we literally had to fix dents and get them out of the shop.
Yeah.
And I got to work alongside Vinny and Don and Scotto. And I was like beside myself. I was like, this is not even fucking real. Like, I'm not fixing dents next to
your teen idols,
gangsters, just pure gangsters.
Yeah,
And I was just like, I don't.
Man,
one of these things is not like the other. And whatever. I mean, I was humbled greatly, and I learned a lot. And
well, that was like in the spring of 2020, right? Like,
it was March.
Like early.
It was right before COVID, dude.
Right before. Oh, that's.
It was the week before St. Patrick's Day, because the following St. Patrick's or the weekend was St. Patrick's Day, and they shut it down. You couldn't go to Boston after that.
And we went to a restaurant for dinner, and the hostess was like, "Oh, my school got shut down because of COVID today," and I was like, "Get the fuck away from me, bitch!" Like, she was a little high school girl, but I was like, "You back it up, just go away."
Yeah, and it snowed on us too. I got pictures of us in the snow.
Yeah. That was we went to a cigar bar. We had some good dinners. We had a good fucking time. That was a really, really good trip. One of my favorites, dude. Like, all the smaller events,
that would have been
some of the
phenomenal.
best. Like,
I would do that again.
Don't get me wrong, I love MTE like as much as anybody, but go to the smaller events. Like, if there's a meetup near you, you're gonna have way more fun. And well, Anson included, like, just so many awesome events.
Holy shit.
Oh, no. What has he got?
Wow, he's done.
Oh boy.
I kind of missed it. I was kissing my daughter goodnight. It's bedtime. It's 8:30 here, so but you picked who picked Scotto?
I picked John Scotto. That'd be me. That was my fourth and final pick.
That's a good pick.
Matt has one more pick, right?
Oh, did we miss your pick?
I'll pick. I'll tell you my lineup right now. All right, number 1, Joe Garcia. Number 2, Man of Steel. Number 3, Sal. Number 4, Shane. I have a number 5.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bonus 5.
We all only have 4.
Yeah.
I need a hail guy. I have a hail guy.
Well, do you guys want? Do we need to go 5?
Nah, you don't.
All right, I could go 5 because I had a really rough time between 4 and 5.
Vince is like, dude, I can't. I got to think of somebody.
Vince
just left. He's like, I'm done. We're not going another round. he just bailed. He's like, fuck you guys. I'm out.
Fuck out. I'm fucking out.
Fuck you.
You're cool.
I'm out.
Fucking out.
I think his son overdosed on a whippet. gotta go revive him.
Jesus Christ. All right, anyways, let's take this show
I
offline.
hope that's not true, Nick.
You saw him.
He's living it up. He's just fucking around. Come on. Easy, Tiger.
I got issues up here. I can't open a girl's beer.
All
If
right,
it was
so
really, hey, dude, if it was really
so
made for
so
girls,
so
why wouldn't it be a twist off?
Armijo is struggling with the beer. I think we take this offline and then we continue the fucking chat.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I think
I say we do a draft pick of the most drunk dent technicians.
Yeah, after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Stay
I got my number one pick.
If you
guys want it, hold on. Let me just throw this out there. I don't even know what it means, but I listen to a lot of podcasts. So if you guys want some of the behind the scenes action and you want a Patreon, just let us know how much you're willing to pay. But
onlyfans.com/Dent Nerds. Yeah. Bitches.
Something like that. But yeah.
I don't make the rules. I just pay the tab. Just pay the tab.
Until then, motherfuckers, thanks for joining. I love this shit. Do we have a classic sign-off line?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it nerdy? Is that what I said? Yeah, keep it nerdy.
We just want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Dent Nerds PDR podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show and learned something new about the world of paintless dent repair. We'll be back next month with another exciting episode, so be sure to join us. In the meantime, don't forget to share our podcast with your friends, join the Dent Nerds Facebook group, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and leave us a review on your favorite podcast app. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Dent Nerds PDR podcast.